Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience. My name is Earl Cole, and welcome to the streams. Welcome to six different platforms. Welcome to Twitter. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to Facebook. And welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network channel here on YouTube. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be discussing Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw Watch Long returns tonight, and Raw will be coming to you from Ontario, Canada, Toronto, and we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight for you here on the Wrestling Experience. But I'm not here alone, ladies and gentlemen. I got my co-pilot, Jeffrey Turner, is here. He's a very passionate sports fan. He tells it like it is. He's such a great sport and a great guy, and I love having him on here on the mothership here, Wrestling Experience for the Raw Watch Along. So let me just put him on the screen right now, and let me introduce you to him. Please give it up for the one and the only, the incomparable Mr. Jeffrey Turner. Let's put him on the screen. Yes, please.
What is going on, Earl? How you doing tonight? I'm ready for the Monday Night Raw Watch Along Part 2. Let's do this. See what we got cooking tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Well, here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to lower our television screens, and we're going to turn on the Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, just to let everybody know that the second hour of Monday Night Raw, I'll be giving you some baseball scores. So you'll get to know the MLB, what they're doing here tonight on the Wrestling Experience. So now, let's just go to Monday Night Raw.
And Earl, I got some breaking news for you that just was reported by the WWE regarding the women's tag team tournament before the show starts. Apparently, Gigi Dolan was unfortunately injured in her match this past Friday, and that Toxic Attraction has been taken out of the tournament for the women's tag titles, and that we're going to have a second chance women's Fatal 4-Way on Friday Night SmackDown this coming Friday to figure out who will be taking on Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah in the semifinals for the women's tag team tournament on the right side of the bracket. So that's a little bit of breaking news for everybody for the WWE.
Well, thank you very much, Jeffrey Turner, for that. And Raw has a new opening. And Raw has a new opening, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going back to the pyro? Because we've been missing that.
Yeah, they've been doing the pyro for at least a couple of weeks.
No pyro tonight.
I love that. I love it.
Oh, tonight, Toronto is sold out. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Something's happening backstage. Uh-oh. We are kicking off with Rollins. Oh, chaos backstage on Raw. Riddle.
Wait, what the? Oh my God! Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins are beating the hell out of each other right now in the backstage area, being pulled apart by Adam Pearson officials. Absolute chaos right now.
Wait! They're still going. They're still going, and they're fighting amongst the WWE universe here in Toronto. Oh, this is going to be good. What a night this is. Oh, they're fighting all the way up in the audience of the WWE universe. Riddle almost backdropped him on the floor.
This is absolutely chaotic, girl. This is a really crazy way to start Raw tonight with Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins. Yeah. We know how personal their feud is right now, and they're literally taking it out in the crowd, no pun intended, with how much they hate they can't stand each other. I love it.
Exactly. The referees are
no.
Trying to
Oh, they're battling right by the balcony right now. They're amongst the fans. It's chaotic right now on Raw.
Well, Riddle just Riddle just splashed Rollins on top of them with the WWE officials. This is wild. I've never
The
seen anything
chaos.
like this.
There
Officials,
he is. Splash by Matt
referees,
Riddle.
officials, everybody's.
This rivalry between Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins is coming up, is taking it to another level now. It's become so personal that these two are beating the living hell out of each other backstage, in the crowd, jumping on top of each other, punching the hell out of each other. It's gone insane right now on Monday Night Raw to kick off the show. Adam Pearce has to literally take Matt Riddle and bring him to the back because of how insane it's gotten so far. That's how personal this rivalry's become.
Right. Let me ask you something, Jeffrey. Clash of the Castle. Would you do Hell in a Cell?
No, I would not. It's the match. They already had a Hell in a Cell recently. I would have, since this would be really their first matchup they've had, I would have some type of, if you want to go to an extreme match, have a falls count anywhere, maybe a street fight, no holds barred, something like that. But I think it's too early right now to do a Hell in a Cell because this would be the first matchup they'd be having. But either way, this match, there's definitely going to be some type. I think would not be surprised if there's some type of stipulation added in this feud between these two.
And just to let everybody know, they just did the Raw opening with the pyro because it was interrupted. Oh, here comes Trish Stratus, ladies and gentlemen. Trish Stratus.
Oh, AK is going to be kicking himself. He's going to miss Trish Stratus.
What a pop for Trish Stratus here in Toronto.
Oh, Stratus faction back on Monday Night Raw. The greatest women's champion in WWE history is back on Monday Night Raw in Toronto, Canada, getting a hometown welcome.
Well, let me ask you something. There were other women that were great as champion. So you would say that Trish Stratus is over all of them?
I would say right now, maybe it's being biased because of the generation that I grew up in, but I would say Trish Stratus is the greatest women's champion that's ever been in the WWE. She was a pioneer for the WWE. All these other women that are right now performing in WWE, all of them say it's Trish that they thank. Trish is the pioneer that really started this big women's revolution. Further, Zion, what's going on, fellas? Glad you guys can make it to the stream tonight.
Hello. Yes. Zion Zenith. Hello, how are you? Hit that like button. Hit that
Zion
like
knows
button.
what's up. He knows what's up. He knows Trish is the best.
Yep, Zion. Yes. Well, don't forget the Fabulous Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah is arguably, you could say, the greatest women's champion ever. But what the type of impact that Trish Stratus had during the 2000s was it's unforgettable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, look at her feud with Lita.
She looks fantastic. She looks in great shape, too. She looks in fantastic shape for her age.
Yes.
She looks like she's ready to go in the ring.
I like her and Tori and Candice. Yeah, I agree with that, Zion Zenith. Everybody in the chat, hit that like button.
It'll never not feel like home.
Uh-oh, here comes Bailey and the Control.
I knew it. I think I might know where this is going, Earl. I think I might know this is going, Earl. Do you know where I think you think it's gonna go?
Jeffrey.
I think I know where it's going, bro. I think this might lead to a Trish Stratus versus Bailey matchup. I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get Trish Stratus and Bailey at a future event. AK, what's going on? I knew you'd hop on for this.
Well, we're a commercial. And AK is here. AK is here. And let me
Yes,
just
sir.
introduce
How's it
you.
going, guys?
AK is making his AK is making his debut, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Wrestling Experience. Philadelphia has their own founding forefathers, but we have ours. The founder of Hardcore Sports, AK. Welcome to the Wrestling Experience, my friend.
Oh, damn
Thank
right.
you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much for having me on.
AK, your
No,
girl's
no
just on
problem.
television.
My girl's sitting next to me. that was.
I'm talking about your wrestling
I
person,
know
Trish
that
Stratus.
was my 21-year-old girl back when I was 21.
Uh,
Man.
Well, you and I grew up in the same era,
Yeah.
AK. So we were pretty much grew up watching Trish Stratus when she was performing. And
Yeah.
I mean, Earl, I said that Trish Stratus is the greatest women's champion in WWE history. And would you agree with that, or would you say that maybe somebody else in current or in the past would be surpassing her?
No, I can give you that one for sure. There's been plenty of greats, but yeah, I mean, she's
I,
definitely
I mean, there's Wendy Richter. There's the fabulous Moolah. The list just goes
Sable.
on and
Sable,
on. Sable.
Lita,
Yeah,
Lita,
Yeah. I
Lita,
mean,
Ivory.
Lita,
I mean, the two in our time for
Ivory.
sure, Jeff, was definitely Lita and Trish. I mean, they
Oh,
were the two top females of the business at that time, So,
and there were two counterbalances too. I
Um,
mean, do you remember how each of them started before they really started getting into the ring as much?
yeah.
Remember, like Lita used to be the girlfriend of this guy S.A. Rios back in the day.
Yep.
She actually, no joke, she actually used to be one of the Godfather's ladies back in the day before she was
That
actually
is
known as
right,
Lita.
dude.
Yep,
That is right. She was part of the Ho Train.
yep. She was
oh,
actually part of the. She was actually one
I
of the
forgot about
Godfather's
that.
ladies. And
Oh,
obviously
yeah,
Trish
that's
Stratus
right.
started in TNA.
Yes, the whole train.
And Trish
Right.
Stratus started with
Talk
TNA with
about
Tess and Albert.
talk about a fucking legend, bro. The Godfather. Like that,
Oh, the
people
Godfather.
forget about him so much, dude.
Let me tell you all something. I'm almost a wrestling fan for 3 decades, and I grew up on the golden age of wrestling. So, I grew up with the Ernie Cat lads, the Hulk Hogan, the Adrian Adonis, all of those things, and you just can't. Those things you just can't not forget. Those golden age, you know.
Hmm.
And,
Well, that was your era when you
it's
were.
good
That's like the
to
era.
talk about the old times.
Absolutely, that's your era that you really were getting behind. And then for AK and myself, it was the Attitude Era, like when we got behind.
Oh
So
yeah. Definitely the Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rock, Mankind,
Undertaker, Kane.
Undertaker, Kane, Big Boss Man,
Mm.
all that.
We got
Okay,
Bailey and the
well, we are
Control
back.
in the ring with Trish.
So, are with Trish right now in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Monday Night Raw. Watch along here in the Hardcore Sports Network.
What the fuck did that chick just say?
Oh, EO? EO's just excited.
Okay.
That was a great era too, Zion. I agree. The ruthless aggression era, back in the
Yeah.
early to mid 2000s.
Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I agree with that. She said she don't like her. Okay. The Control says that they do not like Trish Stratus.
Trish could probably still wrestle circles around them.
Probably. Uh-oh. Don't. Oh, here comes Bianca Belair. She's going to back up Trish Stratus.
That's a moment. Bianca and Trish in the same ring together with Bailey.
I would do a tag match.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I agree with Bianca with that. I Raw right now is trending #1 on the internet.
I think we're getting a match. I think Trish is going to wrestle. I think Trish Stratus is going to wrestle.
Uh-oh, she's taking off her coat. Trish Stratus is taking off her coat. I think we're going to get a beatdown. Oh, she's going to come out of retirement and beat the stew out of Bailey. And now Bailey's taking her coat off.
Trish looks in phenomenal shape. She looks in great
Yes, she
shape
does.
that she could go in the ring right now.
Yes, she does. Uh-oh. Here comes Alexa Bliss. And she's bringing with her Oscar.
So now it's 4-on-3.
I'm feeling really generous this Monday in your hometown and everything, so I'm gonna let you slide on this one. We'll see you three idiots at Clash of the Castle, okay? That's if you make it to Cardiff. So, you know, for example, do that because I need it.
Trish Stratus says you're going to need luck against the three of them.
AK, you care to comment?
I'm still watching. I'm waiting until it's over. I'll let you know. Hold on.
Okay, we have a referee in the ring.
Oh, we have the semifinals for the women's tag team titles that's going to be happening right now. It's going to be happening next. Alexa Bliss and Asuka will be taking on Io Sky and Dakota Kai to find out who they'll be facing on the other side of the bracket come after Clash of the Castle.
Exactly. And we are going to go to commercial. Oh, no, we're not. The match is happening right now.
Asuka and Io Sky squaring off. Looking like sharks. Very, very similar career path. Io wants no part of the Empress just now. Right?
All right. Match on the way. Let's go.
Deadly striking ability possessed by Asuka.
You guys have any favorites who you think is going to win this matchup?
Dakota Kai, who can strike with the best of them. Great submission game.
I think if you want to keep the momentum on the side of the control, then I am going to go with Io and Dakota.
I agree. I think the better matchup is Io and Dakota to come out on top in this matchup.
Right, right.
Opportunities for the chicken dance so far from Asuka.
And why is Asuka doing the chicken dance? I think that is so stupid.
It's part of her gimmick. To be honest,
I
I would love to see
don't-
Asuka and Io go one-on-one in a match. You're talking about the two best female talents to come from Japan in terms of their wrestling ability going one-on-one. I would love to see those two square off in a one-on-one matchup.
Yep, we are going to
Oh.
commercial right now, ladies and gentlemen.
A hip attack by Asuka sends Dakota Kai right outside of the ring. A drop kick by Bliss on Io Sky. They do a double high five, and yep, commercial break.
Pimp 27 says that was a dumb segment. It could have been just a match. Okay.
It was a nostalgic thing. That's why they did it. They wanted to give you the nostalgia feeling of Trish Stratus coming back, and then they were going to tease a potential matchup with Bayley and Trish Stratus in the future by like the little thing they did, which I think we're eventually going to get. I think we're going to get Trish Stratus back in the ring against Bayley at some point. We just don't know when. But they definitely dropped a little bit of a tease there that Trish is going to get back in the WWE ring sooner or later.
We'll see. We will see. If Triple H will pull that kind of trigger, we will see.
I got to be honest, I'm a little bit worried about whoever's facing in that bracket on the other side because we've already had two teams go down with injury. With apparently Zoe Stark is injured now, and that's why Toxic Attraction replaced them originally. And we don't know what the injury is with Zoe Stark yet. And now we have Gigi Dolan of Toxic Attraction that's gotten injured. We don't know what her injury is. And now, obviously, they're going to be replaced. And I believe the four teams that are going to be battling it all is going to be Shotzi Blackheart and Xia Li, Doudrop and Dana Brooke, Sonya Deville and Natalya, and who's the fourth team? Tamina and Dana Brooke. Those are going to probably be your four teams that are going to be battling it out in the second chance fatal four-way to figure out who faces Aaliyah and Raquel Rodriguez in the semifinals. To be honest, I would have had, if Toxic Attraction weren't hurt, I would have had them go to the finals. Now, I mean, you're really grasping at straws and who's going to win in that matchup. I mean, I guess I would probably go with Shotzi and Xia Li. Give the new talent a chance to shine against Raquel and Aaliyah.
Well, I always say you need to create new stars, so I would agree with that assessment.
Yeah. I mean, it makes no sense to have Tamina and Dana Brooke there. They don't really offer enough to the table.
We are in commercial later. Oh,
no, we lost that game.
No, it just brings down the value. Oh.
I mean, Natalya and Sonya Deville don't need it. So I think Xia Li and Shotzi Blackheart should win this matchup. I think it'd be ridiculous if another team ends up winning and not those two.
Okay.
But
we are back. We are back from commercial. Welcome to the Raw Watch Along, ladies and gentlemen. This is the wrestling experience. I'm Earl Cole, and welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network. The link for the Hardcore Sports Network is in the description below. Subscribe to their YouTube channel, follow them on Twitter, and of course follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports 1. And And subscribe to Jeffrey Turner's YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel as well. We greatly appreciate it.
Right now we got Io Sky and Alexa Bliss tying it up in the middle of the ring at the moment.
Alexa Bliss is covering Io Sky and it's a 2 count.
Nice STO.
Yes, nice STO. A lot of people are saying that these women tag team belts should be retired. But I think
Do you agree with that, or do you think they shouldn't?
Is highly invested in this.
I think honestly, Earl, it's because they want to give.
At first,
go ahead, Earl.
No. Go ahead, Jeffrey. What were you saying?
Oh, here we go. We have Io Sky and Asuka in the matchup, and the crowd is starting to get excited. This is the matchup everybody's been looking forward to seeing. Two of the greatest women's wrestlers to come from Japan, one-on-one in the ring. This is what a lot of people have been looking forward to seeing. The talent these two have.
And now, Io kicked out, and Dakota Kai is in the ring, and now she's taking on Asuka. Ooh, what a back flip. What a back kick to the back of the head to Asuka. She's kicking Asuka in the face.
We're talking about the present and the future.
Right. Oh, Asuka with a beautiful knee right to the face. And she's just kicking. Asuka's just kicking Dakota Kai in the head, in the face. She tags in Bliss. At first, I was saying I said that because there were no really real women tag team, and Bliss pins Dakota, but Dakota gets her shoulder up. There was really no real women's tag team out there for them to really bring this belt back. So this is the reason why I said that the belt should have been retired. But apparently they found some tag teams to put together, and they put this tournament together. Some of the women on here belong on the bracket, and some of them don't.
Earl, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I think this tournament sucks, and not just because of the tournament itself, but I think that the people that are in it should not be in this tournament. I think the women's tag team division right now is bad because they pretty much threw a bunch of makeshift tag teams together. And instead of actually trying to build a tag team that actually has good synergy, you have that in NXT. The problem is you don't really have tag teams on the main roster that you can really build upon. I mean, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, they're part of this Control faction. So you could say they're a tag team, but in reality, they're single stars. Alexa Bliss and Asuka, no way. I mean, Natalya and Sonya Deville. Natalya's had 8,000 different partners. There's no real tag team right now in this division. At least in NXT, you have that. So, I think a bunch of these women should not be involved in this tournament. I would have taken some of them out, and I would have put in some people that can legit give you a good wrestling match. I just don't know about this. I'm not happy with that. I would have rather had a make.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeffrey. I mean, the women's division is depleted because they released so many women and so many talent that it depleted the Raw roster and the SmackDown roster. So you're absolutely right. I agree with you 1,000%. You're not going to get an argument from me that this tournament is lackluster. The women in this tournament, some of them just don't deserve it. I mean, Tamina Snuka, are you serious?
Well, the problem is,
Faces, come
Earl.
on, she serves no value to the WWE.
Well, that's why you're right. I mean, I agree with what you're saying because no disrespect to Natalia, she's had her time. It's time to move, like put her like go to the side. Sonya Deville, they're not doing anything with her. Tamina, no, she's done. She should be a big player right now. Dana Brooke has only been a comedy act. Nikki ASH, I love her in the ring, but her gimmick is ridiculous. Nobody cares about her. Dewdrop, same thing, and she's talented. The problem is you don't have anybody believable right now that you can get behind this tournament besides probably the two teams you have right now. Shotzi Blackheart and Xia Li have potential, but they've been buried so much that it's hard for fans to get behind them. Aaliyah, I'm sorry, she can't wrestle. She's a nice bubbly personality. Can't get behind her. Raquel, she's got talent, but she should not be in a tag team. The two teams you see in this match right now are your two best teams that have a chance to be in the finals. They need more depth. They need more women in this division, and it's not surprising you hear the rumors about some of the women Triple H is going to get. Tenille Dashwood, who is a free agent right now, she just left Impact Wrestling, and if people didn't know, she's right now dating Madcap Moss. And you don't think that with Triple H in charge, he's not going to potentially bring back Emma to TV, who a lot of people have said she was a big innovator of the women's revolution, and you don't think Emma's going to help that division? Tegan Knox, who I think right now is dealing with visa issues. You don't think they want to bring back somebody like Tegan Knox, who could, she's not the greatest. She's had injury issues all over the place, but she would bring depth to that women's division. She could wrestle. You don't think that Triple H is not scouring right now, seeing what women he could bring back to this division that would give him purpose, rather than some of the women that they've been throwing out there right now that have either been buried or have right now crowd just doesn't care about? That's the problem. And they need to do that going forward because nobody cares about this tournament because it's a bunch of teams thrown together, a bunch of women that now the fans can't get invested because they've either been buried or nobody's giving these people a chance because of how badly creatively booked they've been. I apologize for going on a rant, but it's just the truth.
No, listen, this is my platform, and you express yourself however you want to. But you are absolutely right. I'm not going to argue with what you're saying. I am not going to argue with it because I agree with the assessment. I have been saying the same thing on my show over and over again. There isn't because of Vince McMahon and what he did to the women's division and how he buried them in 2-minute matches, in uninspired gimmick segments. So he ruined the women's division, and then you expect the audience to pick up the scraps and say, okay, well now I'm Triple H is in charge, and he's gonna put a band-aid on this women's division. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. You need credible women. You need credible women to elevate the women's division back to what it should be and what it ought to be. So I just wanted to add to that what you just said.
And we just got back to the match right now. We now have Io Sky and Alexa Bliss in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Io Sky right now is controlling the match. Oh, here we go. We got Asuka and Io back in the ring together. Asuka's delivering some vicious kicks.
Right. Asuka. Right. Okay, Asuka is pinning Io. 1, 2. No. The referee said no. Not tonight. Not ever. Not anything. And there's Dujo.
Oh, man.
I mean. Oh, man. Look at those kicks from Asuka. Asuka is dangerous with those kicks.
I'm gonna say I love Dakota Kai. I think she's very talented, but it's clear as day who the two best women in this matchup are by far. And there's Aaliyah. It's Io and Asuka. And we got Aaliyah, Nikki ASH, and Doudrop watching from the back.
Yes, and drop kick from Oh, Dakota Kai just disposed of Alexa Bliss on the outside. She's tagged in Dakota, and now Dakota is in the ring with Asuka. No, Asuka. Oh no. What backslide? 1, 2. No. Oh, back heel kick to Asuka from the Scorpion kick. Oh, no, with the hip attack. She missed with the hip attack. Oh, and a big boot to the head. That's 1, 2. No, Asuka kicks out at 2. Asuka kicks out at 2. Knees to Asuka in the back while her throat was on
Oh,
the
the
top
Kai
rope. Then
kick.
Io Sky came to the. Wow. Okay. Now back to live action. And Dakota Kai is trying to neutralize Asuka. Asuka with a back fist. Oh, Asuka slides in. She tags in Alexa Bliss. Uh-oh. Alexa Bliss 2-for-1 DDT. DDT. And they sold it well. Tags in Asuka. Asuka. Oh.
Asuka's vicious with these hits.
Uh-oh. Dakota Kai, she's got her all tied up. Is she going to tap? Is she going to tap? No.
Oh! Oh,
Right
man.
side.
I just saw the DDT. Dakota Kai sold it nice.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
And now Alexa Bliss is going up to the top rope. And she's going to go for the Twisted Bliss. She's going to go for the Twisted. Oh, Asuka tags in. Okay, here comes the Alexa twist. Oh, she got her knees up. She got her knees up. Dakota Kai drop kicks Alexa Bliss out of the ring. Asuka kicks her. Dakota Kai. Oh, back fist from Asuka. Another back fist from Asuka. Another back fist from Asuka. No, she missed on the third one.
Oh.
Dakota Kai has Asuka in the corner. Oh, she missed. Dakota Kai blind tag. She tags her. Asuka is in the Asuka lock to Dakota Kai, but it's the wrong. She's tapping, but it's the wrong person. No, Alexa Bliss. 1, 2, 3. The control moves on. Yeah.
I don't like that. I didn't like the ending as much, to be honest. The match is very good. Didn't like the ending. I don't think you should win on a roll up like that.
And then
Plus, the one that should be getting pinned is not Asuka. It should have been Alexa Bliss getting pinned. But maybe I'm just nitpicking. Maybe I'm just nitpicking.
Well, all right. Well, Io Sky and Dakota move forward. Kevin Patrick is backstage and he's about to do an interview.
As they advance to the finals of the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Now, folks, please welcome Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph.
He's interviewing Dolph Ziggler. Okay, Dolph Ziggler is going to take on Finn Balor.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to be a good match. Ziggler and Balor?
Yes.
same as Edge, and you're the same as Rey Mysterio. You attach yourselves to younger, up-and-coming superstars to try and keep yourself.
And now Balor is confronting him backstage with Rhea Ripley in his corner.
I'll teach the kids something. But you know what? You can't teach me nothing. Kid. We're the same age. There is one thing I can tell you.
Ooh! Dolph Ziggler just smacked the taste out of Finn Balor's mouth.
Everybody forgets that Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler are about the same age. Actually, I think Finn Balor might be a little older than him.
I don't know who's older, but he did get a slap
Oh!
out of his mouth.
I really want to know, Earl, what the hell are they doing with Rhea Ripley right now? Is she just like a female muscle of the group? Or is she going to be doing something? Whereas right now, all she's been doing is like being the muscle of that group. I really want to know, what is the purpose? What are they doing with Rhea Ripley with this group?
Apparently she has some heart issues and she cannot wrestle in the ring right now.
Okay.
I'm going to assume because of what the doctors are telling WWE, she just has to be a muscle in the corner. Whether they'll clear her, I don't. We're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to commercial.
So is there a
We're
possibility
almost at
that
the point where we're going to the second hour.
is there a possibility that she's going to be able to wrestle soon, or is that pretty much she's not going to be wrestling at all in the distant future? Like there's no possible way Rhea's going to get in the ring.
Apparently she has to see a cardiologist. And
Okay.
based upon what the cardiologist says and based upon what WWE doctors are saying, we have to see if they'll make her get physical. And if her condition can handle the physicality. Because the last thing you don't want is for her to have a severe heart attack in the ring. We don't want to see that.
She's 25, 26 years old. That's scary.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, things happen, Jeff. I mean,
No, I know that. It's
there are
unfortunate.
16-year-olds that are. Yeah, I mean, it happens.
I wonder if it's related to when she got
scary.
her. Remember when she had that match and she got hit in the face and knocked out a couple of her teeth? Maybe that has some type of relation to why she's going through this cardiology, this issue right now with her heart. As crazy as it might be.
I mean, because she had to backstage, she has to wear a heart monitor. I mean, it's scary. I mean, and the thing is that she can't get too physical or get into too many physicality because your heart races. So I mean, you got to be careful with that. And I think protect her.
But it's a shame, though, that that's the case because she has so much potential and she could easily be the face of this women's division. And you have to wonder if this is going to be something that's going to linger on in the future where it's going to restrict her from possibly getting back in the ring and performing. I mean, is this what her role is going to be? Because heart issues, they don't go away. They're going to get worse as you get older.
No, they don't.
That's the unfortunate news. And you have to wonder if this is going to hurt her career, if this is the case.
I don't know. I mean, because if it's not addressed properly, you can get heart disease. And it can become a very dangerous situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, we have to see. We have to see what the Triple H says. We have to see what the doctor says. We have to see what's going on.
I don't think she's going to be wrestling anytime soon. Just being honest. I don't think she's going to be in the ring.
Point.
I don't think WWE is going to take a chance of putting her in the ring. because, like you said, man, you
I'm gonna have to
take
agree
a
with you.
chance. You can't take a chance with somebody that has like that kind of an
No,
issue.
you
You have
don't.
to play it safe. You have to play it safe. And
You have
I mean,
to.
it's just
You
it's
have
so
to because
unfortunate.
let's say yeah. I mean, say you make a wrestler on Monday Night Raw and she has an episode. You don't want to
Mm,
see that on television. No one wants to see
no,
that.
no, absolutely not.
No, and I no, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'd rather them use her sparingly versus overdoing it.
Well, the best thing is to hope that eventually the heart issue is going to be able to get cleared up and she will be able to compete again. Because if this is the truth that she can't compete because she has lingering heart issues, it's never a good sign for a performer. And you just hope that she's going to get better.
No, yeah. We are back with Sonic talking about Roman Reigns and McIntyre feud. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wrestling Experience. My name is Earl Cole. That is Jesse Turner. We are doing the Raw watch along here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Please subscribe to Jeffrey's channel, my channel, and the Hardcore Sports channel on YouTube. Um, Dark Stage 9117 says, I have an interesting question for the panel regarding WWE. Okay, what is it? What is it?
What would you like to ask us, Dark Sage? And thank you for coming by. I see you're streaming off Twitch. Thank you for coming by and watching us, the Raw Watch Along tonight from Twitch. If you haven't already, subscribe please to the Hardcore Sports Network as well as Earl Cole and NYG Jeffy T3285. We appreciate you and everybody else that has come by to watch the Monday Night Raw Watch Along with the two of us. And we hope that you guys are enjoying the show so far in the first hour.
Yes. And Jeffrey is a great person to have as a co-pilot for these watch alongs. He's very
Thank you.
knowledgeable, very passionate, and of course he's a great sport. And I love having him on every Monday night. It is a delight for me. So I just wanted to point that out to you, Jeffrey.
Appreciate it, Earl, and I did all right back to you and your knowledge of wrestling, and just being a really awesome person and allowing me to be able to do the show with you every single Monday night. I appreciate it a lot, and thank you for allowing me to work with you.
I
We're about to get
I
ourselves
thank
a
you.
banger tonight. We're going to get a banger of a match
Yes.
between Dolph Ziggler and Finn
Yes.
Balor.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Finn Balor.
Here's the question that Dark
Yes.
Sage has given us. I am
Okay.
curious what WWE would do if one day the fans stopped reacting to whatever they gave them. We all know how WWE fans are in terms of what they want and do not want. But me as a wrestling fan always tells fans, if you want WWE to change, do nothing at all. Just sit there stunned, silent, and do not react to anything they give you. I ask this because I know fans are sick of Roman, but I also know many do want to see Theory win either. Well, I mean, you just pretty much answer your question on that, Dark Sage, is that WWE is
Yeah.
always going to be about, when it comes to who they're going to push and who they're not going to push, at least especially now. I mean, back then there was politics that were going on backstage, so that's probably why certain people were pushed a lot more than others. But I think now,
Right.
whoever gets the reactions by the fans is probably going to be the ones that WWE is going to try to put out there and push more in the main event scene and eventually get pushed more in terms of television. In terms of the question about Roman Reigns, Roman still gets pretty good reactions out there, negatively and positively. So he obviously is still very much over. And in terms of Austin Theory, I think he was more of a Vince McMahon project. I think Vince McMahon was a big fan of Austin Theory, and that's probably why he ended up winning that briefcase a lot earlier than most people thought. But I think Triple H is trying to, bring him down a peg a little bit and try to rebrand him because he's got beat up a whole lot during the past Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns. So I think they're going to try to build him up a little bit, reintroduce him as more of like aggressive side, so at least he looks more formidable going into the winter months and the spring months. So when he eventually does cash in the briefcase, he's going to be looking more believable if it actually happens, because I don't think he's going to be a failed cash-in. I hope I was able to answer your question. Just let me know. Let us know in the comment section if that's the case.
He said, suppose the time for him to cash it in, but no one reacts to him or Roman. Is there and a single person does anything? What would WWE do if that occurred? Well, to answer your question, Darth Stage, to answer your question, um, I don't think the fans would ever stay silent if he would have cashed in. I think right now, like what Jeffrey brilliantly said, is that they're trying to repackage him. Because the last thing you want to do is do a failed cash in. Because then that would be the laughing stock of the WWE. Twitter would be ripping it apart if he failed to cash it in. That is why they didn't pull the trigger at SummerSlam. That is one of the reasons why. Because we all know that Roman would have destroyed Austin Theory, and he would have still those championships, those unified championships. And Twitter fans would have been all over WWE like a cheap suit. So, therefore, I don't think that there would be silence. I don't think that there would be silence at all. Um, like I imagine during the Royal Rumble, imaging of no one doing anything, and you had 30 wrestlers out there who no one wanted to win, and they did. Okay, um, let me just explain to you something. When Roman was in the Royal Rumble, okay, when the Royal Rumble came around, I was there in Philadelphia. At that time, Roman Reigns was a babyface, and he was being put over, and he was being put down our throats, and the fans would just had enough. They had enough of Roman Reigns. They didn't want him to be anything. They wanted the push to stop. They were tired of it. When he won the Royal Rumble and the wrong person didn't win that Rumble, Philadelphia almost tore up that arena. I was there. I had to use the back entrance of the arena to get out of there because the fans were so upset that night. It was volatile.
It was ugly.
Nobody wanted Roman to win that Rumble. Nobody wanted Roman to win that Rumble. Nobody.
Yep. You're
Not a
absolutely
single
right.
person. Nobody in that arena that night wanted Roman to win that Rumble. They wanted anybody else. They didn't care who it is, but they did not want Roman. And when it
They
happened,
want Daniel Bryan. They wanted Daniel Bryan that night.
when Vince McMahon, right, right, yeah, they wanted Daniel Bryan. And when Bryan got eliminated, the boos that you heard from that arena was so loud that they knew what Vince McMahon was doing behind the scenes in Gorilla. He wanted that Roman Reigns, and it was ugly. It was a nightmare, a PR nightmare.
You want me to be
So
real?
that's what happened. But now, yeah, go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We all know in wrestling there's politics. There's backstage politics in every single company with owners, with people in the upper management. They're going to want their people or their friends to be pushed to the top. And the problem with Vince McMahon back in the day is he saw a certain type of wrestler and he was going to push that type of wrestler to the top that looked like somebody from like the 80s or the 90s that has just like the big physique, and looks like a champion, and not somebody of like Daniel Bryan's or CM Punk's size. And that's why those two were able to get over because of their wrestling ability and because of their charisma and the way the fans got behind them. And that's what the problem with Vince McMahon was. Is he tried to shove
Excuse
Roman
me.
Reigns. No, it's okay. Vince McMahon tried to shove the Roman Reigns, the Charlotte Flairs, the Becky Lynches, those types of wrestlers that were shoved down our
Yeah.
throats, and he pushed some of these other people to the side because he didn't think that these people would get over with the
Right.
fans if like they just wouldn't get over naturally. And also Vince
Right.
McMahon was just afraid to try to create new stars. He wanted to just stick with the people he thought were going to just continue to stay over because he was afraid these new people were just going to bomb. And that's the problem with wrestling now is that people want their friends or they want a certain type of wrestler or somebody they know that they think is going to get over, push to the top, and they're going to consistently push those people over the top. What's going on, normal guy? Thank you for coming by the chat tonight. But that's what I wonder now with Triple H
Hello,
too.
normal guy. Hi, normal guy. How are you? Hit that like button.
Yes, please hit the like button if you haven't already. But Triple
Pardon me.
H,
I'm
we have
sorry.
to wonder if he's going to have any type of backstage politics too because of the type of wrestlers he's bringing back. Is he going to try to push some of these people too much? And is it the problem is, are some of the fans not going to get behind them? Because I love what WWE is doing right now. They're going back to more of a work rate environment with wrestling in the ring, what we want to see. But we have to see how the fans, the casual fans, are going to react to this because right now it's looking good because it's something different. The question is, will the fans continue to stay behind this as like the weeks and the months go on? Because
Yes.
we know fans are fickle. They'll get bored of it immediately and they'll want something else. So we have to wonder if this type of style that Triple H is implementing,
Right.
will the fans stay or will the fans eventually start going away and want like, some of the old stuff that was happening that maybe we weren't loving, but like they like some of the comedy segments, they like some of the promos, and they don't exactly want wrestling after wrestling after wrestling after wrestling every single second, like a mix of both they want. So we'll have to see. I mean, we'll have to see what happens, but politics is always
Uh,
part of wrestling.
um, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to jump on the back of that. I um, I'm going to just say this. After the 2 million viewers that the WWE has gotten, yes, the Raw ratings have now gone down to 1 million, which is good, which is good. It hasn't slipped or dipped in the past weeks. Some Raws have been better than others. Um, and I believe that the fans want this change. They want this change because they got tired of the comedic segments. They were tired of the redundancy matches. They were tired of seeing the same wrestlers over and over and over again because it was shoved down our throats in house shows. They were shoved down our throats on television. They're shoved down our throats on SmackDown. Nobody wanted to see this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that the live events attendance suffered because of it. They never sold out an arena. They never have sold a house. It was always less than a half of a house for house shows, and that is no good when you're trying to make a profit. No good. When you
You're
only
absolutely
have
right.
1,200 people showing up to an arena, when you only have 1,200 people showing up to an arena, that is no good. That is no good for your bottom line and your dollar and cents. So you have to understand that what Triple H is doing now and what he's creating and what he's doing, everyone is jumping on board with it. They love it because it's wrestling. It's what we all paid for. It is what we want to strive to be as wrestling fans. We want to see wrestling, quality, decent wrestling, not stupid DQ finishes, not bitchy, glotchy, watchy matches and 2 minute matches. No, nobody wants to see that anymore.
Oh,
Nobody wants to see that anymore. them the time. Give them the time to shine. Dolph Ziggler was about to super kick. Has other ideas. He's got he's got Ziggler by the throat. No, Ziggler. Oh, no. The famous Sir to Balor. Yes, a one,
You're talking about
two, no.
two of the best in-ring workers in the company going at it right now with these two. You're going to get a
Right,
4 or 5 star match with these two in the ring. That's just how good Finn
right,
Balor and Dolph Ziggler, even in their 40s, how good these two are, even in their 40s. That
right.
just shows the hard
Yes,
work and dedication and the type of talent both these guys
right.
have. Former world champions too.
So that is my take. That is my take on what Jeffrey was saying a few minutes ago.
I'll say this, Earl.
That is my take.
I would agree with you're saying about the in-ring work. That is definitely what wrestling fans do want to see. But you need to have a good balance of the in-ring the work rate, and you need to have characters and promos that are going to connect with the fans, because ultimately that's what it's all about. It's about the characters and it's about the promo
Well,
ability, how
yes,
you go on the
yes.
mic. You need that.
Right, right. No, no, no. You're absolutely right, Jeffrey. I'm not going zigzag, and that's it. One, two, no. Balor kicks off. No, Jeffrey, you are absolutely right. You have to connect with the audience, and your character has to connect with the audience, and what you're saying has to connect with the audience. So
Yes.
it is vital that you have all of those components and elements to give the wrestler time to shine. And yes, I agree with that assessment totally.
And the
So
thing
I
is
gave
too,
you one side of it, and then Jeff. Go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. The thing is too, I mean, everybody that's a wrestler right now, you know how to wrestle. You've been training to wrestle. Everybody that's a good
Right,
knows how to wrestle. I mean, that's nothing out of the ordinary. WWE,
right,
AEW, Impact, MLW, Ring of Honor, AAA, New Japan. Everybody can
right.
put on a very good match. That's not a I know fans nowadays are more interested in work rate, but I still believe if you want to be the type of star that's really going to get
Oh,
over, especially in WWE, you have to be able to connect with the crowd. You have to be able to have a character that's going to be interesting to the viewers, and you have to be able to go on the mic and be able to talk and be able to make people get behind you because of your ability, not only as an in-ring performer, but as a person that can talk on the mic and be able to get you to be invested
coup de
in what you
grace,
do.
Ziggler. One, two, three. Balor wins.
Right move. Balor's going to take on Edge
But I
at
agree
Clash
with
at the
you.
Castle. 1916.
Yes.
Balor's got to win because he's probably going to be taking on Edge at Clash at the Castle.
Let me ask you a question, Jeffrey. Let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
What do you do? Because I've asked this to a lot of people. What do you do with a wrestler or wrestlers, a group of wrestlers that don't connect with the audience? What do you do with them?
If you have a wrestler or wrestlers that are not exactly connecting with the audience as much and they're not getting the type of reactions that you were looking for, you obviously are going to keep trying, maybe change up their gimmick a little bit, maybe have them cut a promo to see if they're going to get any reaction at all from the fans. If not, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to try something else. You're going to have to put a wrestler, you're going to have to reduce their time a little bit or take them off TV for a certain amount of time and maybe eventually put them back on and see what happens, because there's been many cases where wrestlers have been pushed in a significant role, but they just have not been able to connect with the audience. So you just have to,
Right.
maybe reduce their time or take them off television a little bit and then put them back on with some type of, improved gimmick and see if it works, because people are not stupid. They will find out who gets over more and who doesn't. In terms of what this happened in this
Mm.
match, Finn Balor is one of those people that needed some type of gimmick change, and it's obvious what it's the Judgment Day now. It feels like they're getting their mojo back. So,
Yeah.
and here we go. We have
The
Aaliyah in a backstage segment.
control right now is As soon as we go to commercial, I'll be giving you the MLB scores of the night.
It doesn't really matter because we all know Dakota and you are going to go on to win the finals, win the whole thing, and become your movers tag team champions. And where's the kill? None of your business. Everything. I just mentioned it. Theo said you're either really brave or really stupid to show up on our show all alone. Ding dong, hello. Theo, tell us, how's the knee doing? When will you be returning to action? You're going to be returning to action. No, why don't you prove it to me tonight?
So Aaliyah and Bailey are going to take on each other.
Aaliyah versus Bailey.
Uh-oh. Yes.
Oh my God, Bailey's gonna wrestle Aaliyah.
Yes.
Oh whoa, you see that? Did you just see that? Adam Pearce walk out there with a card and a couple of producers. Something's going to be happening. They would not do that if something's not going to be happening. And in terms of the match between Aaliyah and Bailey, I would not be surprised if Aaliyah wins somehow because Trish is going to do something to distract Bailey. Because they're going to want to have Trish have that moment, that hero's welcome moment. So I would not be surprised if Bailey loses to Aaliyah, even though it should never happen.
Yeah. Just to let everybody know that the Survivor Series tickets will go on sale this coming Friday at 10 a.m. at the Boston Garden, the TD Bank Garden. The Survivor Series will happen on Saturday night, November the 26th. Saturday night, November the 26th, the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Now this is going to be interesting. The Alpha Academy have an open challenge. Are we going to get a tag team that is right now still on the roster? Are we going to get maybe an Ali and Cedric Alexander? Maybe they're going to face off against them. Are we going to get a team from NXT that might be debuting on the main roster? Or does Triple H have something in mind and maybe we're going to get an NXT tag team coming back? That we did, or a tag team that was fired recently, returning back to the company as a surprise. Anything's possible, Earl. Anything's possible with this WWE.
Yes, it is.
So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. I would not be surprised if it's going to be Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander because they put these two together and they seem to be working well as a tandem. So I would not be shocked if these guys face off against the Alpha Academy, but I don't know. Maybe we might have ourselves some type of return in terms of a tag team. And I have a couple in my mind that I would love to see. It's probably never going to happen, but I would love to see it. I have Enzo and Cass. I have AOP. I mean, I got some others, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But hell, why not? Why not just try to be imaginative? Imagine if you somehow bring back one of those teams, but maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. I don't know how you feel about that.
All right. I agree with your assessment. I mean, anything is possible in wrestling. Anything is possible. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the second half of Monday Night Raw, which means it's time for the main event. No, not the Raw main event, but MLB scores of the night. So here we go.
Got you there on that one.
I did. The White Sox took on the Royals Royals this afternoon, and the Royals won before. The Phillies, after a rain delay of an hour and 45 minutes, are winning 3-0 in the top of the fourth inning. The Braves are scoreless in the top of the fourth against the Pirates. The Mets are losing to the Yankees 3-2 in the seventh inning. The Rangers are winning 2-1 in the sixth. The Angels are winning over the Rays 2-1 in the sixth. The Cardinals and the Cubs are scoreless in the fourth. And the Marlins Athletics will begin at 9:40. And the and the Brewers will take on the Dodgers at 10:10 in Los Angeles. Those, ladies and gentlemen, are your MLB scores of the night right here on the. Yes, that is that. Yes, that is that. Tonight, Raw is in Toronto, and it is sold out.
Who is going to be taking on the Alpha Academy in an open challenge match?
The Viking Raiders. Shush, please.
For the first time since its inception, the Alpha Academy has decided to accept new students.
Huh?
And I decided to start my search
I don't get it.
in Canada.
What? New
So who is
students.
Although I'm starting to regret it because
Yes.
I up and down Toronto, and the only thing I found is toothless, washed up ex-hockey players who
I love Chad Gable. This gimmick is perfect for him.
Look at your own Maple Leafs.
Shush, please.
An ice hockey game to a team from Tampa Bay.
And look, Otis. Otis is just like doing the mannerisms.
Um,
I know education is the strong suit here, so let me give you a little factoid. They don't even have ice in Tampa Bay.
okay, can we get on to a match, please?
I found no talent in Canada.
I don't know what the fans are chanting. Something sucks. I don't know what sucks, but
The only guy
Academy sucks, I guess.
he's named Austin Matthews.
guess so. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this show for the first time, welcome to the Raw Watch Along here in the Hardcore Sports Network. That is Jeffrey. I'm Earl Cole, and welcome aboard. We are live tonight on 6 different platforms on the Hardcore Sports Network YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and all points in the way. So welcome. Who's the
Thank
opponent?
you.
Who is the opponent?
Send me what you got and see if they measure up. But I got a hypothesis for you. They don't. Thank you.
Thank you.
Angela's open challenge.
Who is it? Uh-oh, Kevin Owens.
Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Kevin Owens is coming out. Oh, and the crowd is going nuts for the
Okay, so it's
hometown
10.
guy, Kevin Owens.
Right.
Oh my God, he's got his old shirt. He's got his old prizefighter shirt from NXT.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. Triple H is letting the chain off the Kevin Owens.
Fight Owens, fight. We got the old Kevin Owens from the NXT days.
Yes, and he's going to take on Chad Gable. Unfortunately, Chad is going to succumb to Kevin Owens.
Chad's going to get his ass kicked. That's what's going to happen. Chad Gable's going to get his ass kicked by Kevin Owens.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like they slowly turn him babyface.
No, I don't think you want to wrestle Kevin. Who?
Kevin Owens. I think they slowly turned him babyface.
Oh.
He's getting the babyface pop.
Well, oh. I thought he was a heel.
Well, I don't know. Did you watch SmackDown this past Friday with Sami Zayn and the tease that he dropped with Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns?
Yes.
I think they planted the seeds that eventually Sami Zayn is going to get betrayed by the bloodline, and then Kevin Owens is going to come out, help out Sami Zayn, and then that's going to lead to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championships, and eventually they're going to end up winning it. Big Boy Facts, Johnny TV, what's going on, man? Thank you very much for coming by the Raw Watch Along tonight.
Hello. Yes, Big Boy Johnny Facts TV. How are you? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah. Very important. Chad Gable. Oh, Sinton right on Chad Gable. Now he's got a bowl in the corner. Here comes Kevin Owens. No. Chad just rolled out of the ring. Okay. Thank you very much. Chad Gable with a beautiful suplex on the outside to Kevin Owens.
Oh.
He says to the audience, please. Oh, Kevin Owens trips up Chad Gable on the apron. And now Kevin Owens is going to do what is he going to do? A power bomb on the no. Chad is fighting a backdrop right on the edge. Oh! And he backdropped Owens on the edge of the ring. And we're going to commercial.
I still think Kevin Owens is at least a top 3 wrestler in this company overall in terms of just mic ability, connecting with the fans, and his in-ring ability. I would put Kevin Owens up there as like a top 3, top 5 in this company. That's how good Kevin Owens is. And that's how much they've underutilized this guy. I really believe Kevin Owens is that good. And when it comes to like guys like Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, all those guys, I would actually put Kevin Owens as number 1. I think he's that good. I've always been a huge fan of Kevin Owens.
Well, you know something? I wasn't a fan of Kevin Owens because of what Vince McMahon did with his booking. It left a sour taste in my mouth. And it just soured me because that whole thing with Ezekiel, that storyline was just absolutely ridiculous. It was ridiculous. You had a grown-ass man obsessing over the identity of somebody who we all knew darn well was the same person. So
that's because they had nothing to do with them. That's the problem. Yeah. Because they had nothing to do with Kevin Owens.
Ruined his gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
they ruined him. They ruined him. They ruined the gimmick because you did this dumb thing, this dumb, stupid storyline with Ezekiel. It was ridiculous.
Because Vince
Everybody
McMahon
dumped
had
on that
nothing to do with
storyline.
them. Because Vince
Yeah,
McMahon
and
didn't know how to
everybody
book
dumped.
them.
No, and everybody was dumping on that storyline because it was stupid.
Vince didn't care.
And no. Just to let everybody know, we are in the bottom of the seventh, and the Mets are still losing to the Yankees 3-2. And Lindor made a terrible threw the ball in the clubhouse,
Oh, come on,
which
Lindor, don't do
allowed the
that.
Yankee, which allowed one of the Yankees. Yes, he made an error. It was a no by Lindor, and now Andrew Benintendi is up to bat with the Yankees having a runner on second base.
How many outs?
Lindor. The Yankees just scored. It is now 4-2 Yankees in the bottom of the seventh. This
Crap.
game is pretty much done.
Nah, not 4 to
Uh,
2. There's still plenty of time.
Lindor's error proved to be costly.
Mm.
Not good.
But Earl, I want to get back to what you were just saying
And
before
now
about the.
Night Raw.
I want to get back to quickly what you were saying before about Kevin Owens
Oh,
and the Ezekiel thing. I don't understand why that booking even took
yes,
place. I don't understand
yes.
why Vince McMahon found it funny. I don't understand why you were underutilizing a talent like Kevin Owens, who he made that gimmick that was so stupid it made no sense. Call me a mark. I actually found it amusing because of how good Kevin Owens is. Because Kevin Owens can make a crappy gimmick funny, and that's the reason why I found it somewhat entertaining, because Kevin Owens is so good at what he does. He can make something ridiculously dumb entertaining, and that's a kudos to him. But I don't know
Yeah,
why
but
you would underutilize a guy like Kevin Owens. He's too good.
yeah, yeah, and the thing is, I think Kevin Owens looked stupid. It really did. You're coming on TV week after week after week after week after week, trying to prove Elias. We all know it was Elias. You didn't need this segment. It was ridiculous.
It's a
It
comedy
made Kevin
segment.
Owens look stupid. It made Kevin Owens look stupid. It was unentertaining to me. I found it to be ridiculous, and it just served no purpose to me whatsoever. And then you add Alpha Academy into the story. I mean, it was ridiculous. The whole thing was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. You ruined his
No, I
star
agree.
power by booking him in uninspired, unintelligent things like that. And if I was the writer of that segment, I would have had him fired
Uh-oh.
because it's
Okay, I don't know if
unintelligent.
KO's selling him.
Oh,
I don't know if KO's
Owens is
selling it,
go.
but it looks like he got a knee. It looks like his knee is
Oh,
bothering him.
KO is going up to the top rope. He's frog splash. 1, 2, no. Chad Gable kicks out after the frog splash. Mm.
Oh, I love that move. KO is favoring his leg a little bit. I don't know if he's selling it or if he actually might have got a little injured on that cannonball he did earlier. But he is
Yeah,
favoring
I
that
don't
left
know.
knee a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's kayfabe or is it a real injury.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the stunner. No, Chad Gable. 1, 2, no. Owens kicks out. So far, Raw has been solid tonight.
It's been solid,
Gable
definitely.
with a headbutt from the top rope. Yes. 1, 2, no.
Oh my God, that was bad. Oh, that was a high German suplex landed right on Kevin Owens, landed on his neck.
Neck.
Jeez. It landed literally right on his neck.
And then Gable soaring, delivering a flying headbutt.
Oh, Chad Gable doing a little bit of a Chris Benoit callback with that
With
headbutt.
that headbutt, yeah.
Roll on. As Gable now is upping the ante on the middle row.
Daniel Bryan, too, used to do that. He does that. Bryan Danielson does that a lot, too. That's a rough German suplex.
Continues to swing. Continues
Yes.
to fight.
Kevin Owens just Chad Gable. Chad Gable going up the top rope, and it looks like he's. But no, Kevin Owens have another idea. Oh. From the top rope, that looks nasty. Can Owens make the cover?
Oh, please tell me he's
selling
doing
it
that. My
very
favorite
well.
move.
1, 2, no. Gable kicks out.
In the world did Gable kick out?
Yes, there it is. The twisting fisherman suplex. I love that move. That is one of my favorite wrestling moves when he does that
Yes.
top rope fisherman suplex.
Oh.
I love it. I love that wrestling move. Oh, man, that was good.
Oh. Owens with a super kick. Owens, he's going to do
Look
a
at that
pop-up
thing
power
of
bomb to
beauty.
Gable. Pop-up power bomb. That is it. 1, 2, 3. Owens wins with the pop-up power bomb. Uh-oh. Otis from behind. Now he's attacking. Otis is now attacking Owens. Oh, Otis hit shoulder first, and that was the end of him. I don't think Kevin is done yet. He's gonna grab he's gonna grab Gable. Oh, Otis just clotheslined Owens. Now he's throwing him back in the ring. Otis is stalking Owens. He's about to punish. Uh-oh. Owens with a stunner. And another stunner.
Oh. KO snapped.
A power bomb right on top. Mm-hmm. And the fans are going wild.
See, that just shows right there the respect. Stone Cold Steve Austin probably gave him permission to use the stunner. That obviously shows how much he's a fan of Kevin Owens. If he gave him permission to use that move.
Yes.
If that doesn't show you the fact that Stone Cold Steve Austin could have had anybody in wrestling have his last match in the WWE with, and he picked Kevin Owens. That shows you where Kevin Owens is in terms of the ranking of this company.
Right.
I love Sami Zayn, but it's clear between the two of them, Kevin Owens is the bigger star. Kevin Owens has a lot more than, unfortunately, Sami Zayn does, and I love Sami.
So you say
I hope
he's
one day
more than Drew McIntyre?
I hope Sami Zayn can be a world champion when it's all said and done before he retires. That's one thing I would love to see because he is getting up there in age. So I hope that Sami can at least win a world title before he eventually hangs it up.
Yeah, you have to understand something, Jeffrey. Because of what, again, I don't mean to keep going back to this, but again, as I said before, Vince McMahon ruined these people. So it's kind of hard for the audience to make, have him as a champion believable. because he was ruined. They made him into a jobber. They made him into a comedic thing with that jackass man at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I mean,
Johnny Knoxville.
all of those things. Yeah, that Johnny Knoxville thing. That whole thing was ridiculous. The storyline didn't make no sense. I mean, it was just ridiculous. So Vince McMahon kind of ruined that kind of steam for for Sammy, and it's a shame because you have potential. But you see, the Vince McMahon just makes jokes out of everybody. He thinks everybody's a joke. So when you think someone is a joke, what are you going to do? Book them as a joke. So it's unfortunate, but that's what it is.
We got Judgment Day right now cutting a promo on Rey Mysterio,
When you don't believe in
and Damian Priest is now cutting a promo on Edge.
okay, okay. Oh, Edge and Damian Priest. That's going to be a banger.
I can't wait. That
And
match is going to be
this will
incredible.
this will this will end Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like we're
Here
getting
comes
Aaliyah versus
Aaliyah.
Bailey.
Yes, Aaliyah. But I agree with you, Jeffrey. She can't wrestle. It's a shame.
I oh, that's she's from Toronto. That's probably why they have her wrestling tonight. Give her a hometown welcome.
It's a,
She's a Toronto native, so that's probably why they're putting her on television.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So she'll probably get a win tonight against Bailey, which should not be happening. Bailey should beat her.
Like I said before, and I'll say it again: if you want the momentum, if you want the momentum of the control to continue, no, Aaliyah should not be winning the match.
Aaliyah is a bit player right now in the women's division. Bailey is arguably top 4 in that women's division. I'm sorry, I know you want to have the hometown welcome. You know what? If you want to do it, have Bailey beat Aaliyah, and then you could have Aaliyah and Trish Stratus have some type of like beat down of the control, like scurry them off, and then you could have the two of them have a moment in the middle of the ring. But there's no way at all Aaliyah should be defeating Bailey in any type of matchup. Even if it's a DQ, I don't even excuse it. Aaliyah should not beating Bailey at any way at all. Bailey should beat her, and she should beat her clean.
I don't. No. And I agree with the assessment, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, the control right now is in a zone. They're in a zone.
Yeah.
And why would you take them out of that zone with a loss?
Because of Trish Stratus being there. Because they're obviously teasing a matchup between Trish and Bailey for the future, and you know Trish Stratus is going to get involved in this matchup and probably, either cost or like either scurry away the control, or she's going to come out and maybe cost Bailey the match and have Aaliyah somehow get a fluke win. Unless there's a DQ that happened. That's the only way I could see, them trying to save them is a DQ happens.
I'd rather see a clean finish, to be honest with you. If you want me to be perfectly honest with you.
I would too.
I think Bailey should win clean. And I think I would have Bailey win. Have Billy go over her clean, and that's it. Don't have the control interfere in the match. We don't need that. Just have the two of them go 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever you want, and have her win clean, and that's it.
You know how I would book it, Earl?
Go ahead, Jeffrey.
I'll just make it quick, and then you can finish what you were saying. But this is how it should go. Bailey controls the match. Control stays on the outside. Bailey pretty much, I wouldn't say squashes Aaliyah, but beats her pretty convincingly. Control comes in, starts beating down Aaliyah, the 3-on-1. Then you have Bianca come out, Then you have Trish come out, scurry them away, or then you have Alexa and Asuka come out, scurry them out of there, and then you have the faces have a moment in the ring. That's how I would do it. That's the easiest way to not get it too crazy. Bayley gets the win convincingly. 3-on-1 beatdown of Aaliyah. Trish and Bianca come out, scurry away the control. Bianca, Trish, Aaliyah celebrate in front of the crowd, and that's how you end this segment. That's how the best way you can end it.
Well, let me tell you something, Jeffrey. If I had a wrestling company and I needed a head booker, I would hire you immediately.
I appreciate
That was
that, but that's
brilliant.
just common. That's just common sense. If you want to
No,
make it
but
most common
I'm
sense.
just I mean it makes sense, and I'm just um I have no issues with what you just said.
Yeah. Because what is that
I have no
telling your
issues with it.
fans?
I have
What is
zero.
that telling your fans if you have Aaliyah, who has right now pretty much been a bit player and has been pretty much silent and done nothing? If she's beating Bayley, I don't like it. I like it. I mean, I'm still not convinced about Aaliyah.
No,
I'm sorry. I got to see a lot more from this woman before I can really
no.
say she can become a factor in this women's division. I put her in the Nikki ASH, the Dewdrop, the Dana Brooke, like that era, that part of the company, because I just
And
don't see it in her.
and like Natalia is the same way. She's not connecting to the audience. Her promos
Yeah, but
suck.
Natalia's done more though, and Natalia can wrestle.
Yeah,
There we go.
but she's not
We
connecting.
have our four
Here
teams in
comes
the
Bailey.
women's second chance fatal four. We have Dana Brooke and Tamina versus Natalia and Sonya Deville versus Dewdrop and Nikki ASH versus Xia Li and Shotzi Blackheart. Those four teams that lost originally in the first round, they will be competing in a fatal four-way
Yeah.
this coming Friday, and the winner will be taking on Aaliyah and Raquel Rodriguez the Friday after in the semifinals.
Can I just say something? That's boring. I'm
I think
sorry.
Shotzi
Those
and
women
Xia
are
Li got to
boring.
win. They are, but
Yeah,
I think
well,
Shotzi and Xia got to win.
I have no interest in it. I just don't.
Mm.
I have zero interest in it. I don't like none of those women. I just don't. They serve zero value to the women's division.
Well, I disagree. I do disagree, and with some of them, I think Shotzi Blackheart is good. I just don't think she's been pushed well
Well,
enough.
okay,
Shotzi's good. I
okay.
don't know
Some
about
of them,
Xia, but I like Shotzi,
ex-
and I think Raquel's good too.
but she doesn't shots. Yeah, I agree with that. But Shotzi is a little botchy. Some of her moves are a little botchy. She's a little sloppy in the ring, and she needs work on that. And but other than that, I think she's okay as a wrestler.
She's different. She's unique with her style. She's a much different style
Right,
of wrestler compared to some of the others. She's not like your technical in-ring
right.
specialist, but Shotzi has a look that I think could get over with the fans. It's just they have to push her right.
Right. Aaliyah just drop kicked Bailey. Bailey is in the corner, and Aaliyah crossbody block to. Oh no, ooh, forearm. Oh, great by Aaliyah as she takes off. She's pinning Bailey. No, no, only one count. Oh, she got an ear. Bailey's got her by the ear. She's got Aaliyah by her ear, and she's putting her knees to her stomach in the corner, and the referee's counting. Remember, you have until 4 to get her out of the corner. You'll be disqualified on 5. Um, referee is warning Bailey, and Aaliyah back-to-back belly suplex by Bailey. 2? No, Aaliyah kicks out at 2.
They're gonna try to convince. I think they're gonna try as much as possible to make Aaliyah look believable enough to win this match.
Oh, please no! I really don't. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry. The control right now is on his own, and you really don't need a loss at this point.
No, it's
One,
true.
no, you don't want to kill. You don't want to kill the momentum. Is what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles versus The Miz and Ciampa later on Raw.
I think that feud is just for one reason, and that's just pretty much to push more of this Dexter Loomis, AJ Styles storyline.
Yes. Oh, Bailey steps out of the way and she's pounding on Aaliyah's back and the corner. She takes her out of the corner. Bailey does sweeps the leg. Bailey then running, running clothesline by Bailey. You thinks in one, two. No, Aaliyah kicks out at two. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Raw Watch Along on the Hardcore Sports Network, and of course my YouTube channel, and of course follow Hardcore Sports on Twitter, Twitch, and of course subscribe to their YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. Hardcore Sports 1 on Twitch, and we are live. I am Earl Cole, that is Jeffrey, and we are watching the Raw Watch Along. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw Watch Along continues. A Triple H era. And Aaliyah smacking Bailey in the stomach, in the gut, in the ribs. Aaliyah, body. She tried to cross body Bailey in the corner. Bailey with double knees to the gut. To the one, two, no. Aaliyah kicks out at two.
It's the classic case of trying to make Aaliyah.
Right,
It's trying to make Aaliyah look believable that she can get the win, to get the crowd behind her, and it's working. The crowd is starting to get behind the hometown girl.
oh no, we can't have a control loss. Not now. Oh, Aaliyah with a punch to the gut to Bailey. She whips Bailey. Oh, she throws Bailey. Aaliyah. Aaliyah with the baseball slide she missed. And Bailey. Oh, Aaliyah with a bulldog to Bailey on the outside. She throws Bailey back in the ring.
Bailey just mocked Trish Stratus, too.
Yeah. Aaliyah doesn't. Okay, Aaliyah's trying to beat Bailey. Now is whipping Aaliyah. Oh, Bailey.
I believe this is Bailey's first match,
Single
too.
leg grab by Aaliyah. Right. Handful of Aaliyah's hair. Oh, monkey flip by Bailey. Oh, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Bailey wins. Clean.
Good.
Clean, just like I predicted.
As it should have been. As it should have been.
As I predicted.
There's no reason why Aaliyah should be beating Bailey.
No.
This is, I believe, Bailey's first matchup in the ring since she got hurt, too, on TV.
Right. Actually, she got.
Hall of Famer Trish Stratus on the outside. Fortunately for Aaliyah, it wouldn't be enough to make her feel
I'm glad that they gave the win to Bailey and kept the momentum going for the control, and Bailey wins clean. I love it. Nice. The momentum for Clash of the Castle is continuing for Bailey and her control. Yeah. Why would you do that? This Jim, you all are marks playing what? Traffic? I don't know what
It's
that means.
just, yeah, he's just trying to be a jerk. He wants us because he thinks we're marks. You know, like the key when we people say you're mark for wrestling.
I can't. Never mind. Champa Champa is making his way to the ring.
You got
He's
Lashley and
got a
AJ Styles
picture
coming.
of the Miz and him. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Monday Night Raw just became must see. Better not have said that.
Just want to let everybody know. Welcome to the Raw Watch Along here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Just to let everybody know, the Wrestling Experience will return this Thursday, and my guest will be Christina Rivera. Christina will be coming on the We are going into commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more of Monday Night Raw. We're almost to the last hour of Monday Night Raw. And just to give you an update, the Mets are still losing to the Yankees 4-2. And we're going into the bottom of the eighth inning.
To be honest with
So
this, I think that Ciampa's really
those
going to get over the
are
most when he eventually gets away from the Miz. And I think the Miz has actually he's been actually solid lately. But I
yes,
think that Ciampa's really going to get over when he gets away from the Miz.
yes, agree,
And I think this matchup is really just
agree.
to I think this matchup is really just going to be about getting the storyline between Dexter Loomis and AJ Styles pushed a little bit more. Because I would not be surprised at Clash at the
Right.
Castle if like Dexter Loomis officially shows up on television and like attacks AJ Styles.
Or challenges into a match.
No, I don't think you're going to get a challenge immediately between Loomis and Styles. I think what you're going to get because of the gimmick he has, he's going to keep, coming out, being pulled away by security guards right now, and then eventually he's just going to get in the ring, they're going to be revealed it's Dexter Loomis, and he's just going to attack AJ Styles, and then we probably won't know until like the following Raw or something or SmackDown why he's attacking AJ Styles and why he's targeting him.
And another thing too is, let me ask you something. To keep this mysterious thing going, would you have Dexter Loomis cost AJ Styles a match?
Maybe. I think maybe it should be a post-match attack. I don't think I'd have him cost a match. I think it should be a post. With Dexter Loomis's gimmick, I think it'd be better if it was a post-match attack out of nowhere. Like you'd least expect somebody to come out and all of a sudden they start attacking AJ Styles. We don't know who it is, and then it's revealed, even though we've all known that it's revealed on television to be Dexter Loomis, and he just has like that bug-eyed look like that,
Okay.
and then we just wonder why he's doing it. But he doesn't talk. That's the
Oh,
problem.
okay.
So, like, how are we going to get an answer from him?
Right. Maybe this is the time Triple H turns around and says, "We want you to do a promo."
Well, I mean, he has talked. He did talk a little bit in NXT. It's just, are they going to be able to allow him to be able to talk more? Because The silent gimmick will go so far. Eventually, Dexter Lumis is going to have to talk on the mic, unless he has somebody doing promos for him.
Not exactly. Which he doesn't.
It's sort of like the Orange Cassidy gimmick. You can go so far with it, but eventually it's going to get old. And unless you're a nostalgic person, you just love that kind of stuff, you're going to have to at least, tweak that gimmick. And Dexter Lumis is going to have to cut promos if it's, if he wants to continue to stay over.
Right. You're right.
But I'm happy with it because I love Dexter Lumis. I think he brings a lot to the table. I think he's one of the better signings that have come back. I'm a little bit questionable with Sarah Logan. It looks like they brought Sarah Logan back because I don't know. You saw SmackDown with the Viking Raiders promo and that woman that was putting the makeup on. That's obviously Sarah Logan. So I think they're bringing her back to TV. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. I'm not a big Sarah Logan fan, so.
I'm sorry. Another boring wrestler. I don't know. I don't know, man. Jeffrey, I don't know about this women's division anymore, man. It doesn't excite me anymore. I just don't have the passion for it as I do on the men's side. I don't
Plus, because
know.
Triple H has got to rebuild it. He's like slowly rebuilding what's been a disastrous division. It's going to take a while. It's going to take probably like years to fix it, to get the talent we need on this roster.
Because it's so depleted. And it's just, and the women are just so bad. Like,
it's because look what
really
Triple H
bad.
did. Look what Vince McMahon did. He released all the good talent. Talent like Mia Yim, who was solid. Talent like Toni Storm, Athena, Ruby Soho, Serena Deeb, Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green. All these talented women he let go. Kairi Sane, Tegan Knox. These people can wrestle in the ring. Emma, Paige. I know Paige can't wrestle, but she's still a character. They got rid of everybody that's connectable with the crowd and they could go in the ring. They kept Dana Brooke. They put Nikki ASH with a ridiculous gimmick. They made Doudrop, aka Piper Niven, feel irrelevant. Natalya is nowhere near where she should be. Tamina past her prime. Sonya Deville, no way connecting with the crowd right now. They butchered Shayna Baszler, but I think she's getting better. I think they're reviving her career. I mean, the women they have on this roster, Dana Brooke, please. The women they have on the main roster right now are a disaster because WWE's either made them irrelevant or they're just not good. Aaliyah, bless her heart, she's got a great look. She's got that lovable character, sort of like Liv Morgan, but that's going to go so far until eventually the fans are just going to not give a damn about her. You need actual talented women that will connect with the crowd when it comes to their in-ring ability and their gimmicks. And that's the problem. They release women that actually get over and can wrestle. So it's going to take some time. They have some talented women in NXT, but it's going to take some time until you can eventually build these people back up again. How much time, I don't know, but it's going to take time. We just got to hope it's going to be a lot sooner than we think.
Later. But I agree with the assessment.
It's annoying. It's terrible. We got Ciampa and AJ Styles starting in the ring.
Bobby Lashley is just parading around Ciampa. Oh, what a backdrop suplex. Let me tell you something. Bobby Lashley is strong. I don't know how strong Bobby Lashley, but he is strong.
They've actually done pretty solid making Bobby Lashley look like a solid, believable champion. Booked him in solid matches. He's going against people that he can work with very well, like a Styles, like a Ciampa. And that's what you need with a guy like Lashley. He's been holding his own. Lashley's actually looks pretty good since Triple H has taken over creative, and I'll give him credit for that. I'll give Lashley credit too. And I'm not the hugest Bobby Lashley fan, but he's looked
Let me
good
ask you.
over recently.
Let me ask you a question, Jeffrey.
Shoot.
Do you think it was right? Do you think it was right that Lashley won the United States champion?
Yes, I do. Because I think Lashley is one of those people with his look and the way he was connecting with the crowd that you should have put a championship on him, and he could be a guy that you're looking to possibly elevate the championship. Theory I think the right thing to do at the first was to keep the title on Austin Theory and continue to build him up until eventually he was ready to become a world champion. But I think they jumped the gun a little bit. If that was Triple H booking it, Theory would have probably still been United States champion, and he would have not won the Money in the Bank briefcase. But alas, that's exactly
Right.
what we had to see happen. But the thing is, I think Lashley has been a solid champion overall. It looks like Miz might have knocked his leg a little bit, but it looks like
Mm.
Lashley's been built pretty solid as a champion. I think that's what you need to have, honestly. I don't know if you feel different about it at all.
Um, no, I mean, at first I said to myself, I said, Lashley is already made person. He's already been a
Mm,
champion many times over. And I just felt that at that moment, I said, he doesn't really need United States champion. At that
mm,
moment in the match, I said to myself, Theory is the one that needs to retain at
mm,
this point. Because why would you want to give it to Lashley, who's already made established champion? Don't you want to create new stars? I thought Lashley was your. I mean, I thought that Theory was your boy, and I just thought that's what I thought that was the road Vince wanted to travel on. But that's not what he did. So it was kind of like a head scratcher there.
Well, you know why they did it? When they do that, sometimes they want to try to. You put somebody. You want to have a credible person that's over right now. That's like a top star hold that belt. So what it ends up doing is it gives that title a little bit more importance. Remember when John Cena had the U.S. title and he was doing the U.S. Open, giving people like Sami Zayn, Neville at the time, all Finn Balor, all these other wrestlers, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, giving them United States Championship matches and let them go in the ring to try to elevate them and make them look a little bit more believable when it came to their wrestling ability, introduce them to the crowd, get them over a little bit. They didn't necessarily have to win, but if you put on good matches, you make it believable enough for the fans to start connecting with these other people. You need that, and that's what I think they're doing with Bobby Lashley. Is they want a top star who's somewhat credible in their eyes to hold on to that championship, go against some of these younger or mid card guys, have them go up in one-on-one matches to help elevate them in the United States Championship degree, and maybe eventually they might not win the match, but at least you make them look good in the process. That way, when eventually the crowd gets behind them more, you can elevate them slowly, and they could either win the United States Championship or they'll be in a higher position going forward. So that's why I think it's actually not a bad idea to have Bobby Lashley as the United States champion right now. Positive Philly production. What's
We are
going on, bro?
we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Monday Night Raw, and the Miz just clothesline AJ Styles. But the count in the Champa, no, Champa pins AJ Styles, and he gets the 2 count out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is almost 10 o'clock, the final hour of Monday Night Raw, and you are watching this tag team match progress. Um, very solid Raw tonight from Toronto, I have to say. They started out with a brawl in over the and they continued with the action. So, yeah, so that is what we're getting right now. The Miz pinning AJ Styles, though AJ Styles kicks out at two. Lashley is chomping at the bit on the apron. He wants to get into the match. Let's see. Positive Philly Productions. Hello. Positive Philly Productions says nothing gets messed up on your stream, right, because I was trying to do something backstage from my channel. Should I wait? Should I wait and nobody is live? Um, I
Positive
don't
Philly. I would
know how
talk
to
about
answer.
that with AK and talk about that with AK, Tyler, or Mitch backstage in the group chat. They'll probably give you the answers with that. I can't give you the answers at the moment. I don't think Earl could either. But talk about it
Right.
with those guys when it comes to that stuff backstage.
No.
Right now,
Yes.
Miz has got
And
AJ
now
Styles.
Ciampa and the
Oof.
Miz are hand clapping.
Mm-hmm.
The hand clapping. Oh, let's see. Jeff, tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, you need to check out State State Jim's show. You can join the show and tell him I sent you. Okay.
Maybe I'll check it out. I might just. I'm usually watch NXT on Tuesday night, so I might be. I might be watching and covering that either just, like just on my own, but maybe I'll check it out if I have the time. But normally on Tuesday I do watch NXT. Oh, AJ's
Right.
banged up on the floor.
Usually, what I watch on Tuesday night is yes, he is. Usually, what I watch, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. Positive, positive Philly Productions. Please hit that like button. Please hit
Yes,
that like button on my
yes,
channel.
absolutely.
On my channel. Hit that like button. Hit that
Hmm.
like button on my channel, on the Hardcore Sports channel, and subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. Subscribe to Jeffrey. Subscribe to
Hmm.
me, and make sure you turn on that notification because when we go live on YouTube, it's always a great time when we go on live because Jeffrey is absolutely fabulous at what he does. Everything he touches turns to gold. He is knowledgeable, and I couldn't have picked a better co-pilot for
Oh,
this
stop
Raw
it!
watch
Oh,
along.
stop it! You're
And
making me
now a
blush.
DDT.
Oh, you're like giving me all praise on the
Well,
stream, and then you're like, oh,
Jeffrey,
now a
I have to.
DDT.
I have to.
That's just the way you transition from that. You're like giving me praise, and then also you're like, and now a DDT.
No, no. Well, it came second, Jeffrey, to what I was saying, which is the truth about you. So it
Oh,
came
thank
second.
you.
That's why I did what I said, and that's why I
Oh,
said it in a. Oh, okay, and
Miz just
that's
hit
why
that
I said it in the
DDT.
breath. Right.
Well, thank you.
That's why I
Sincerely,
said it.
I really appreciate you saying that, man. I do appreciate that.
No, 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 no. I have to give credit where credit is due, Jeffrey. I
Styles
don't
just
give
got
out
wishboned.
praise that often, but when I right exactly. Pele
Mm.
kick by AJ Styles for the Miz, and now both men are down. The referee is counting, and AJ Styles is about to tag the Bobby Lashley. And here comes Bobby Lashley. He bowled over Ciampa. He clotheslined Ciampa. He's winding up his arm, and he mashes Ciampa in the corner. He mashes Miz in the corner. He clotheslines the Miz in the corner. He clothesline. No, he clothesline. Lashley's got them both. DDT to the both of them. And now Ciampa is ready to strike. Lashley is ready to strike. And nope, Ciampa rolls out of the ring. He says, I've had enough of this. I'm out of here. And Lashley is like, no, I'm not done with you yet.
Oh,
Hold on a second. He is going to smash Ciampa in the ring post, and that's exactly
Oh,
what
he
did.
actually hit a DDT
And the
and like a
fans
face buster.
love it.
That was nice. It was like a DDT
Right.
and like a reverse face buster.
Yes. Uh-oh. No, he was ready to spear Ciampa, but the Miz pulled out Ciampa, and he clotheslined the Miz. So the Miz is on the floor
Oh!
now.
Oh, he just
Lashley.
airplayed.
Oh,
His airplayed
DD2.
Ciampa.
DD2. Yeah, 1, 2, no. Please let me just say this in the booking room. Please do not pin the champion
No, Lashley
in
can't
a
get
match
pinned.
like this. Champions do not get in a match. It's a no-no. No, that's a
Miz should
no-no.
get pinned.
That is
Miz should get
Oh,
pinned.
what a spear! 1, 2, no. Excuse me.
If anybody should get pinned, it's
AJ
Miz.
Styles comes in and breaks up the count. Right. Oh.
Styles should not be
AJ
losing.
Styles is all over.
Ciampa should not be losing. And
Dexter
Lashley should not
Loomis.
be losing.
Dexter Loomis just grabbed AJ Styles. Or somebody.
Oh, the spear!
Is that Dexter Loomis?
A little short move right there.
Oh, the Miz.
Oh, phenomenal forearm!
The Miz just kicked.
It is Dexter Loomis!
Just kicked
It's
AJ
Dexter
Styles in the
Loomis!
face. This Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis.
No, wait, no, it isn't. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
Was that Bo Dallas?
But Dexter Loomis just. I don't know. And Dexter Loomis just kidnapped the Miz, and the match is over. Disqualification.
Oh my God!
It's over.
It's Dexter Loomis! Oh my God! He's got that Dexter Loomis creepy stare. What the hell?
I don't understand this. I don't understand this. The focus should have been on the Miz getting kidnapped by Loomis and their post-matching beating the stew out of Ciampa. I don't understand that.
I want to know who the hell that was going after Styles.
That was
I
what
want to know
you
who
just
that
said.
was.
But that is what you just said. That was Bo Dallas. That I believe was Bo Dallas.
Was it Bo Dallas?
I'm going to assume the face looked like Bo Dallas to me. It was very quick.
That is all. I'm so happy to see Dexter Loomis in this prominent role. He looks so good. That's the creepy look that made him so good in NXT. They kept it. I'm so happy that Dexter Loomis was brought back. That was one of the Styles and Lashley have no idea what the hell just happened. Like, they have no idea what the hell just happened here.
Yeah, no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close. Raphael. Hello, Raphael. Hit that like button.
If anybody knows who that was that attacked AJ Styles, not Dexter Loomis, but if anybody knows who that was, let us know, because I don't know who the hell. It might have been Bo Dallas, but I have no idea who that was. But that was insane. Whoever that was that just like tried to grab Styles, obviously it's somebody that's working with Loomis. That story is just all over the place. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I don't know, man. But the Miz just got kidnapped by Dexter Loomis.
That's,
Who knows what
that's
Dexter Loomis is
crazy.
going to do to the Miz?
That is crazy. I'm gonna have to look up the dirt sheets and like figure out who that was. It looked like Bo
Well,
Dallas,
let
but
me-
I don't know if it was Bo Dallas.
Now, let me tell you something, Jeffrey. I know you will get to the heart of the matter. If you know who it is, Jeffrey, please send me a private chat on Twitter and let me know exactly who it was because it was so
Earl, you
quick.
gotta go on Twitter. You gotta go on Twitter right now, and they'll probably have fans looking at it. If you go on Twitter, go on like
Yes.
the most search thing where it says like what's trending. I guarantee it'll probably say like who they might think that is.
Okay.
What the hell is Finn
I'm
Balor
gonna
doing?
check that out because
Oh, it's Priest. That's gonna be a great match. But yeah, if you probably have to check on Twitter, find out what's trending, and I guarantee there's gonna be fans that are gonna say like who that is. I think it was Bo Dallas. I believe that was Bo Dallas, and if that's true, we've not seen Bo Dallas in WWE or heard anybody talk about Bo Dallas for a while. But he was one of those guys that I did say could return back to WWE, and he was. There were rumblings going around that Bo Dallas was interested in wrestling again. So I really wonder if Bo Dallas is that guy that could be coming back to the company. That's crazy if that's true.
we'll have to see. We're gonna have to see.
I'm gonna check it out. I think it was Bo Dallas, but I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure either. I'm not sure what that was or
Monday
who that
Night Raw is
was.
trending. Let me see.
Um, boy, what a night
Latest.
this has been.
No, I don't even know who the hell that is. That's not Bo Dallas. I don't even know who the hell that is.
Okay.
Oh man, that
Wait,
Dexter Loomis image was awesome.
wait a minute. Could it could it be Rosie? Hmm. Hmm.
Some people are saying it's Santos Escobar. That Santos Escobar was the one that did it.
Oh.
I don't think it was, but was it? There are people saying it could have been Santos Escobar.
By the way, just to let everybody know, I'm going to be in Brooklyn for Monday Night Raw on October the 10th. So the Raw watch along will not be happening that night because I'll be live for Monday Night Raw. But we hope to see everybody in Brooklyn on October the 10th. It's the fallout from Extreme Rules.
I'm gonna say this: whoever the hell that was, that is phenomenal booking by Triple H. Because what he
Yes.
did, he made everybody think that that was Dexter Loomis, and it ended up being somebody else who we don't know who it is. So now we have the guessing game of who the hell is this person that was attacking
Right.
Dexter Loomis, attacking AJ Styles. And then we get another swerve with Dexter Loomis actually going after The Miz and abducting The Miz. So now we
Right.
have two swerves going on. We have two things going on now. Is why is Dexter Loomis going after The Miz? Why do you abduct him? And B, who is this unidentified person that tried to grab AJ Styles? That's how you book. That's how you make people invest into a company. You give them guessing. You make them guess. You make them wonder what the hell is happening next. That's brilliant booking by Triple H.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Johnny Gargano is coming out.
Shut up.
Johnny Gargano is back on Raw and in the WWE. Could this night get
Yes! Johnny Wrestling! And the crowd is going absolutely berserk. Johnny Wrestling is back in WWE. Oh man, he looks fantastic.
Yes, he does. Now the question is, why is he here?
I always had a feeling when Triple H took over creative, it was just a matter of time until Johnny Gargano was coming back to the WWE.
And everybody was like, "Oh, he's AEW bound. Oh, he's AEW bound." I'm like, "Look, guys, don't jump, don't get excited."
I'll be honest, I thought he was. Before Triple H took over, I really believe Gargano might have gone into AEW. But once Triple H took over creative, I'm like, Gargano's coming back. 1,000%. That's Triple H's guy. Besides Ciampa, Johnny Gargano is Triple H's #1 guy. There was no way he was going to let him get away. And Shawn Michaels was actually having phone calls to bring Gargano back. So I'm so happy. But now, does this mean Candice is coming back too? If Gargano's back, does this mean Candice is coming back as well? Because we don't know about Candice yet. I'm definitely going to make a reaction video on this. This is awesome.
Fans are chanting Johnny Wrestling.
You want to talk about somebody that's over? That man right there is over because of how he was booked in NXT. And these people remember how he was booked in NXT.
Yeah.
I wonder how long until he's actually back facing Ciampa again.
Well, he just says it's been 9 long months, and he's back.
Damn right. Damn right.
First of all, thank you guys for reminding me who I am. Those of you who don't know, my name is Johnny Gargano. And I was kind of a big deal back in NXT. I'm a former NXT champion, 3-time North American champion, tag team champion, first ever Triple Crown champion in NXT history. As a matter of fact, I won those tag team titles in this very building. It is great to see you again, Toronto. Well, since I've been gone, there's been a lot of questions about where or when I was going to show up again. And honestly, I had those same questions. And for
a long time, I wondered if I even wanted to do this anymore. But I remember one day in particular, I was standing there playing with my brand new, fresh, 6-month-old baby. Baby wrestling.
Continental champion.
Baby wrestling, yes.
But becoming the United States champion. But becoming the WWE champion. And of wrestling at WrestleMania. And it hit me. It hit me. What type of
He's going to appreciate that when he gets older, promising.
If I didn't teach my son,
And I remembered that when I was younger, I had big, impossible dreams. I dreamed of becoming the Intercontinental Champion, of becoming the United States Champion, of becoming the WWE Champion. What type of father would I be if I didn't teach my son that even the biggest, most impossible dreams can come true? If you work hard enough, you can be anything you want.
Johnny Wrestling
Damn
is
right.
back in WWE.
Damn right. Damn freaking right. As JR would famously say,
Here comes
things have
Austin
just picked up.
Theory.
Oh, a little reunion of the Way. Look what's happening. We have the Way reunion. Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano reunion. I love it.
Johnny Wrestling is back in WWE. We're just getting started. We are just getting started.
He's like, come over here, son. I was like, come over here. Give me a hug.
In the past 9 months, hasn't it? A lot has happened in 9 months. I've changed a lot of diapers. I've washed a lot of Bluey. And I've also washed you, and that is great to see her. She changed. It's like it's great to see you, man. Really. I know, man. I mean, a lot has changed.
The crowd is chanting, "Who's your daddy?"
Right. Love it.
I know, man. It's changed a lot. I know. Well, everybody knows. I mean, a lot has changed. I became the United States champion. On top of that, the youngest United States champion. I competed at WrestleMania already. I couldn't have done any of this without you. I am on my way to becoming a new undisputed WWE Universal Champion. It's almost like how I look around the things you dreamed of. I'm ready to do. It's almost like now. Johnny, you can see my boots. I couldn't have done any of this without you. If you want to, I couldn't have.
This is a good promo, I have to say.
I love Theory. I don't know why the dude gets flack. I've always been a fan of Austin Theory. And I friggin' love Johnny Gargano.
Yes.
There it is. You see that little key he just dropped? I could show you the way. A little nugget that he dropped in there just to make fans remember.
Yeah. Now he says he wants him to go away.
Seems like I can show you the way. Or
Oh,
my hand.
he just super kicked Theory in
Maybe you
the
just
face.
go away. But nobody wants to see that because they love us together. Johnny and Theory, the dynamic duo, we're untouchable. You know what? For old time's sake, let's do the high five. Yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Hit me with a Johnny, come on. Hit me with a Johnny. Hit me, come on, Johnny.
Boom! Oh man, the Johnny Gargano super kick.
Now
That's a
we
top
are
star. That is a
in-
top star you
now
just
they are
brought
taking
back
a
to the
preview.
company. You brought back Karrion Kross, who's a top star, and Johnny Gargano is a top star in this company. Immediately throw him towards the top. That's how good he is. I don't know what the hell Triple H is doing right now, but God, he's hitting aces right now. Johnny Gargano immediately becomes one of the top stars in this company with how good he is. I'm so happy he's back. There's another guy that
Right.
should have never left this company. And it's a brilliant move by WWE to get him back.
Yep. Agree. I agree with the assessment.
And you notice too, look at the depth on the top of that roster now and potential guys that could be world champions.
We are in commercial, ladies and gentlemen.
It's strong now. The top of the roster is getting a lot stronger in this company in terms of the men.
Yeah.
I can name about 20 guys that could potentially be world champions.
Now they have to focus on the women.
And the tag team division. I think the
Yes.
men's division is solid.
Yeah.
I literally believe you could have 15 or 20 people that could be world champions in
Now
that
they-
men's division.
That's true. I would agree with that.
But that's when Triple H was talking about bringing back guys, Johnny Gargano was at like the top of the list, top 2 or 3. And I thought once Triple H took over, I'm like, Johnny Gargano was 100% going back to WWE. And lo and behold, Johnny Wrestling is back. And I think it's just a brilliant move. Absolutely brilliant move to get him back here.
I agree. We are in a commercial because it's almost time for the main event.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to Triple H's passion, he never let him affect the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes him lion.
And then I'm exhausted. Like that Johnny Gargano return really just wow.
Took the gas out of you, right?
It's not even bad. It's just awesome because these are one of those guys that could just make your company so much better because of how good he is. And he's one of those guys that's smaller, but he is excellent on the mic. He's good in the ring. He's got a great character that the fans love. He was a staple of NXT along with Ciampa. When you think about NXT, you think of Tommaso Ciampa and you think of Johnny Gargano. And I think this is a brilliant move. I actually think this is as good as Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux coming back. That's how big this move is, getting Johnny Gargano back in this company. And I think he's going to flourish. Like Ciampa is now, I believe Gargano is going to flourish in WWE.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I agree with the assessment. Can you imagine him and Gunther for the Intercontinental title?
Oh my God! You're just talking about it now. Look at the matchups we have. I'll name wrestlers that are in World Championship contention right now. Roman Reigns, Gunther, Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Sheamus. I think I said Gunther already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Austin Theory, AJ Styles, Miz, if you want to throw him there, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano. This is insane how much talent you have now at the top of that roster. This is what you needed. This is what you needed in the WWE. And I'm just so pleased that Triple H is going out there and he's bringing back and righting the wrongs that Vince McMahon screwed up. Now, I know Gargano left on his own, but this is huge. I'm so happy. And we got recap of a Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle backstage brawl that happened right at the beginning of the show. I actually spilled out into the crowd.
Yes, and next week, ladies and gentlemen, Raw will be coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Riddle and Rollins will do a face-to-face.
Yes.
Chad Strutter, what's up, Jeff and Earl? How are you tonight? Hit that
What's
like
up, Chad?
button.
Chad, thank
Hit
you for
that
coming
like
by the
button.
channel tonight.
Yes. Austin Theory is listed too. Johnny Gargano is the best, and I'm happy he's back. Chad agrees with you.
I mean, I'm not going to – I'm just ecstatic. And look at that. Seth freaking Rollins and Matt Riddle face-to-face next week on Monday Night Raw.
Also,
which is
ladies
pretty
and
much
gentlemen, on Monday
leading.
Night Raw. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle will return next Monday night on Raw.
Oh, man. Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Oh, my God. One of my all-time favorites. I actually had the privilege of meeting this guy in person.
Oh, awesome. Damian Priest is heading to the ring for the Raw main event. This will end the show, ladies and gentlemen.
They gave him back a little bit of his old theme.
Okay.
Look at
Tonight,
that.
Raw is brought to you by Sonic.
That is awesome. That is a fantastic entrance for Damian Priest. It's a mix of the Judgment Day as well as his old theme that he had in NXT. You want to talk about an entrance that's going to help somebody get over? That's an entrance that people are going to recognize. It's going to make Damian Priest look like a freaking badass. And he's going to make him look like a world champion. That's awesome.
That's good.
Kudos to Triple H for that. And giving back Damian Priest what he needs.
Right.
And this main event's going to be good. Got a lot of good wrestling tonight.
Yes. And I think this is going to be the match of the night.
That's going to be hard because Balor and Ziggler was a good match. The women's tag team match at the beginning of the show was good. And Owens and Gable put on a pretty good performance too. So if this could top that, I mean, geez. Even the men's tag match wasn't awful. It was solid. That we had with Styles and Lashley versus Miz and Ciampa.
Right.
You think you know me?
Here comes a pyro for Edge. No, no pyro. Okay. Oh, there is pyro. Okay. You know who introduces Edge the best? Tony Chimmel.
Oh
I
yes.
love, I love when Tony Chimmel did that.
You know what? Thinking about that, do you think that WWE would think about bringing back Tony Chimmel? He was cut
No,
due to the budget cuts. You think WWE would bring him back?
you, no.
Why do you say no?
His wife says he had enough. She had enough with him going on the road.
Okay. Maybe you bring him back for
Yes,
special appearances.
that's a possibility, but we'll have to see.
That's true. This is awesome.
Oh, look who's the referee tonight. Charles Robinson. Usually Charles Robinson is on SmackDown, but I guess Edge requested him to be in this match. That's a good referee. Charles Robinson is a good referee.
I
He's
believe he's
good.
the senior official for the WWE. Now that Kyoto's not there, I believe Charles Robinson is the official senior referee for the WWE. So I'm not surprised it would be
I,
him because he's
I,
repped a lot of Edge matches over the years.
right. I don't know if he's the senior official. I think Jessica Carr is.
I think she might be, but I think because of how long Charles Robinson has been there, I believe he would probably be the number one official if they're going by like ranking. It probably
Oh,
would be
okay.
Jessica Carr too, because Jessica Carr has repped in a lot of big matchups. But I think
Right.
just because of like longevity and just like respect for somebody that's been there for a while, I feel like that would probably be Charles Robinson because he's the senior referee there in WWE.
Right, right. That's right. You are right with that. You are right. Um, we are going to commercial, ladies and
The
gentlemen,
all-new 2 for $5 menu at Sonic
and
includes a Fritos chili cheese wrap,
we have
12 jumbo
the
popcorn chicken,
movie, The
or 40
Invitation,
pound double cheeseburger.
coming
Just
out in
5
theaters
bucks.
this
2 for
Thursday.
$5
The
menu.
I
Invitation.
like an invitation.
Hi, here's Cole.
That was a horrible impression. That was a horrible impression. I apologize. It was terrible.
but it made me cringeworthy.
It was no,
That
no, not maybe. It was cringeworthy. That was
yeah, yeah,
horrible.
yeah. I mean, cringeworthy in a horror movie kind of a way. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah. So I'm just going over the returns we've had in WWE. So we've had Dakota Kai and Io Sky. We've had Hit Row minus Swerve Scott. We've had Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. We've had Dexter Loomis. We've had Sarah Logan, it looks like. Not official, but it looks like she's back. And now we got Johnny Gargano. This is crazy. That's about 10 or 11 wrestlers that were released by the WWE or did not resign that have been brought back to the company.
Let
And
me
some of
ask
these
you
people
something.
are significant additions.
Let me ask you something, Jeffrey. Isn't it a great time to be a wrestling fan?
Absolutely. If you're a WWE fan, especially, and you've been begging for something like this, you've been begging for change, you can't complain because this is exactly what we have asked for about. We've had the change we've asked for about a month, and this is the first month that this has happened. First month
Well,
and a half, we've asked for change.
I'm gonna correct you on that, Jerry. It's been years since we've
Oh
had this
yeah,
kind of change.
you're right.
It is years.
You're
It is
absolutely right.
long overdue. It is
Hmm.
long overdue.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's been
Um,
ridiculous why we've had to deal with this as fans, but this is the type of change we have asked for. This is the type of
right,
change we have wanted. We want to see some other stars get chances, and now look at how they're building stuff. Shayna
right.
Baszler, who's way so good, she's in a title picture at Clash of the Castle. Ciampa's been booked better. AJ Styles is being booked better. The women are being booked better in their matches. Io Sky and Dakota Kai, who are better than most people think, they're being booked better in the women's division.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano is back.
Oh, look
tag
who's
team
in the
division feels
audience.
better.
Beth Phoenix.
Oh, that's awesome. I had a feeling Beth was going to be there. Yeah, it's like the little NXT feel. Remember when they used to have like the people in the audience sometimes
Yes.
before they debut or return? I love the fact they have Beth Phoenix here to watch her husband wrestle.
I think this match is going to blow the roof off of this place. I'm sorry. This will just overshadow everything Triple H did tonight with Raw. This match is going to steal the show. I just have that feeling. All right, lock up now. Damian Priest and Edge lock up. Priest has Edge in the corner. Robinson is asking for a clean break. And does he get one? No, he does not. Oh, yes, he does. Upcoming live events. This Friday, we're in Detroit. This Saturday, we're in Springfield, Massachusetts. Manchester, New Hampshire. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
He said, I don't want Finn Balor at ringside. I don't want Rhea Ripley at ringside. I'm going to take out Edge all by myself.
I don't know how you feel, Earl, but I'm a huge fan of Damian Priest. I think this guy's got it. I think he's got it. I think he's incredibly talented, and he's good on the mic
Yes.
too.
I like when he goes, all rise.
I think he's awesome. His NXT run was great too.
Yes. Yes. Agree.
That's the guy you want to. But Damian Priest is somebody you want to build your company around. That's the type of talent you want. Athletic for his size, great look, good on the mic, easily marketable. That's the guy. One of those guys you want to build your company around is Damian Priest. And I think it's an honor that he gets the opportunity to face Edge in Edge's first return match in Canada on Monday Night Raw in over a decade. That's an honor for Damian Priest to be able to be involved in this.
Right. I agree with the assessment. Again, great assessment tonight, Jeffrey. You really brought it to the telecast. And I appreciate
And also,
it.
he's just making him look like a fool right now. Also, what's
Yes,
good
he's
too
making
is that
Damian.
they're giving Damian Priest back his Ring of Honor type gimmick that he had, the punishment gimmick. So it's like a little dial back to when he was in Ring of Honor years ago.
Oh.
I love it.
Edge just rammed Damian Priest into the turnbuckle. And now he's giving him an arm twist. Damian Priest is pushing his fingers in Edge's face. And he's grabbing the ropes for a clean break. Oh.
We don't want any interruptions. We don't want any distractions. This has been a long time coming.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all good, man.
Edge, Damian Priest just headbutted Edge in the corner. Headbutted Edge in the corner. Whips in the. Oh, he slipped right out. And he says hi to Damian Priest. He slips back in. He's playing cat and mouse with. Oh! Priest just gets a clothesline. The crowd is just going nuts for Edge right now. Oh! He just powerbombed Damian Priest's back. And now we're going in picture-in-picture. Oh, they're using picture-in-picture for the first time tonight.
Yeah, because they want to have the limited commercials in this hour, so I'm not surprised.
Magnitude of this match on so many levels, not lost on Edge. Oh, wait, oh my God!
Oh, powerbomb on the barricade on Damian Priest by Edge.
Yes, and now we're going to picture-in-picture.
Just like our Carter
Just
Credit to
let
AEW
everybody-
for that.
Yes.
Go ahead, Earl.
Just to let everybody know, we are in picture-in-picture. We're watching Edge ram Damian Priest into the steel steps.
And look who we got back on the channel. Mr. AK has returned.
Yo, no,
Let's
man,
bring
I
him on the
apologize,
screen.
dude.
Let's put him back. Can we put him back?
Guys, my electric went out whenever we were
He's on
talking
there.
there. And
AK,
I lost.
welcome back.
Hey, thanks, bud. No, I just wanted to stop in real quick and say I apologize, dude. I wanted to be here, but
Welcome back.
I ended
AK.
up I ended up losing connection because the internet went out.
UNC the Sports. Hi, everyone.
What up?
Oh, Mitch Kofsky is here.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm only
get
going to be
Mitch
here
in
for like
here.
a little bit. But I just have one question. Did Johnny Gargano come back?
Yep. Johnny Wrestling
Mitch
is back
just
on Monday
added
Night Raw.
himself. Okay.
He is
You know
back
what I'm
on Monday Night Raw.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clip you guys' reaction and put it on the Hardcore Sports, if that's okay with both of you.
It was a little bit delayed.
Yes, that's
Earl saw it
fine.
a little bit earlier than I did, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
hey,
so happy.
I just wanted to come in and say good job tonight, guys. And I apologize I couldn't be here. Like I said, my electricity went out, and then I had my podcast at 9. I was going to stay from 8 to 9, but that didn't happen. I just wanted to jump in and apologize. But good job.
Don't worry about it, man. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you,
popping in
AK.
for a little bit.
We
Appreciate the
appreciate
kind
it.
words.
No problem. The lightning was crazy here, bro. It hit like next to my house and shit, made my lights and internet go out and all that. So,
Jeez. Oh, by the way, AK, your boy got his ass kicked tonight
thank you.
by Johnny Gargano.
That's
Johnny
awesome.
Gargano kicked his ass.
Awesome.
You know what? I'll ask you
All right, well, you guys have a great night, man. I got to go to work in the morning early, so.
Take it easy, AK. Have a great night.
Yeah, I
Take
got to
care.
pop off too. I just
You have a
came
great
in.
You
night.
too, Earl. You too, Earl. And hey, I love what you're doing here, man. Keep it up.
Thank you. And same thing
Thank
with
you
you as
very
well.
much,
Both
AK.
you guys.
Thank you.
Mitch, you as well.
You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.
Adios.
Take
Have a great
care.
night, bro. And have a good day at work.
Thank you, bud.
So, Trish Stratus, how'd that go?
Trish
They
Stratus
teased
was
a match.
fantastic tonight.
They teased it?
Yeah, she
They're
was.
teasing a match between her and Bailey.
Oh. Well, we knew
Yes.
that was going to happen.
Yeah,
We knew that was going to happen.
she came by the quake by the lake tonight.
Oh,
Trish
God.
Stratus.
I didn't even say it. That was
No, I know. I know. That's Earl's fault. Earl, you're in
I'm
time.
sorry.
Earl, you're in timeout.
I'm-
You're in timeout.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Now
You're
we're watching
fine.
a great match right now between Damian Priest and Edge.
Oh, that's the
It's the
main
main
event?
event. It's the main
Nice.
event. It's been a hell of a
That's the
show
Raw
so
main
far.
event. That's the-
So why did Johnny Gargano,
Toronto has
what was their
brought in-
situation with him? How did he come back?
Well, he just came out and he says that Johnny Wrestling was back, and then all of a sudden, here comes Austin Theory to ruin the party. And,
Little Way reunion.
Gargano's objective is to be a WWE champion and Intercontinental champion. He wants to go after the big guys.
Yep.
So he's ready. He's ready for action.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Jeffrey, I said, can you imagine him and Gunther for the Intercontinental title? I think that would be very good match.
All right, I gotta go, guys. Have fun, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
You as well. Take
All
it
right,
easy,
take
Mitch.
care, Mitch. Take care. Good
Yep,
night.
see you guys.
Got ourselves a nice slobber knocker match here. Not a lot of high flying spots, just very ground and pound between Damian Priest and Edge right now. Fists being thrown. Looks like both of them suffered a big boot to the face, a double big boot to each other. And now Edge just did a twisting neck breaker through the ropes on Damian Priest, went for a 2 cover, but Priest was able to kick out.
Okay, now both men are outside, and Charles Robinson is counting both men out.
Oh!
And
Edge
Edge
just
just
did a
rolled back in
plancha.
the right.
That was a very tough landing for him. Good work into Edge to sacrifice his health.
Oh, man.
Oh, Priest. Oh, Priest with a choke slam into the ropes to Edge.
Little choke slam south of heaven.
Yes, and Priest is gonna try to put Edge through the announce table, and he does. Edge just broke the announce table. Now we're going back to picture in picture.
He choke slammed him against the ring ropes.
Yes.
Oh, he's going for that broken arrow move. Yep, he's got him up
Right
for
through
the
the table.
Razor's Edge. The broken arrow. Broken arrow through the table.
Yep. And now Charles Robinson is beginning to count, and we are in picture in picture.
Edge is laid out right now on the ground through the table after Damian Priest hit him with a choke slam, bounced him off the ropes, picked him up, and then hit him with the broken arrow, Razor's Edge through the table. And we are right now, like Earl just said, picture in picture. Edge is laid out on the ground, motionless. Damian Priest just admiring the destruction that he just caused. Very hard-hitting physical match we got.
Yes, we did. And now Priest is taking his elbows and just hitting in the back of the neck of Edge as he draped him over the ring ropes onto the apron. There is no Raw announce table. It's been destroyed.
Oh, it's destroyed, all right. It's a goner after that happened.
Yes.
Oh.
He survived such a big, beautiful idea. For us at Booking.com, this means free cancellation on most bookings. It's a bit functional. We're glad to be functional.
This is exactly the type of matchup I expected tonight between these two. Physical,
yes,
brutal, not a lot of high-flying moves. We did get Edge doing that flying crossbody off the top of the post, but mainly it's been a very ground-and-pound physical matchup.
Right. Oh. 1, 2, no. Damian Priest kicks out. Oh, what a clothesline by Priest. He covers Edge. 1, 2, no. Robinson only gets a 2.
Oh, misses him.
Yeah. Just to let everybody know, welcome to the Raw Watch Along. We are in the final hour of Raw. We hope that you all had a good time tonight. I enjoyed myself. Jeffrey again brought it tonight. I appreciate him. And he's been a great co-host. He's been a great co-pilot for this Raw Watch Along. He brought his knowledge to the table, and he brought it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jeffrey. You're welcome.
And Damian Priest is beating the hell out of Edge right now.
Yes. Edge now is from the a Huna Karana from the top rope to Damian Priest. Wow. Okay. Edge is now looking at Damian Priest. Is he going to hit him with the spear?
He's going for the choke slam.
Is he going to hit him with the spear? No. Damian Priest with a kick to the head to Edge. Electric chair to Edge. 1, 2, no. No. Match is not over yet.
I don't even remember the last time Edge has done a Hurricane Rana. I don't remember the last time Edge has done a Hurricane Rana in his career. It's been a long time.
Runa Karana.
A beautifully executed Hurricane Rana.
And watch, and look at this. Bang, the electric chair. And he covered
Oh
it.
my
1,
God!
2.
Priest just did that twisting kick.
Yes.
And he just hit the unprettier. He just hit
Right.
the unprettier on Edge for a 2
Yes.
count.
Yes.
Or the kill switch. I'm sure Christian is watching that.
Oh, back fist to Damian Priest. Oh, forearm to Edge. Another forearm to Priest. Oh, uppercut by Priest. Priest now is just holding up Edge. And Edge with a kick to the face to Priest. Priest with a beautiful forearm, beautiful kick, back kick fix, and a DDT to Priest. Both men are down. Edge covers 1, 2, no.
Oh my God, these guys are throwing bricks at each other. They are throwing huge punches at one another.
I would say haymakers. Would you say?
Big time haymakers, absolutely. The haymakers these two are throwing. Oh, there's Priest with a twisting elbow. Execution. He hit him with the execution.
Didn't have the energy of that proper cover that may have cost him. It's amazing that Edge is even still in this matchup after what happened earlier on.
I'm just amazed at these two men are still standing. And Priest now is telling Edge to get up. I'm going to give you my finishing maneuver. Get up. Edge.
Oh, he hit the reckoning.
Slam. 1, 2, no. Priest kicks out after the choke slam.
Priest hit the reckoning and he didn't even try to cover him.
No.
Oh, he's going for the spear. Insult to injury. I apologize if I'm behind you.
No, that's okay. I will. Oh no.
Got him! South to heaven choke slam.
Oh no. Charles Robinson got wiped out.
You know what that means. Where's Rhea Ripley and where's Finn Balor? Unless Beth is going to come out and counter Rhea. Yeah, he's going for the he was going for the sharpshooter, and there goes Charles Robinson. There it is.
Oh no!
South of heaven.
He tried to hit him with the concerto. It didn't work. Priest fell on his back on one of the chairs. Edge has the chair. Is he going to use it? Wait a minute. Edge just broke one of the spokes of the chair.
You know what? He's going to do that thing where he puts it across his mouth. He's going to break that thing off the chair. He's going to do that submission.
And he's gonna. Oh no! Edge just.
Oh.
Priest has the spoke in his hand. Edge is going to give him a spear. Oh! Priest just hit him between the eyes with the thing. Robinson comes back in the ring. 1, 2, no.
Oh, that is an awesome image. Oh, that is a creepy image.
Ooh, right. Edge Oh, Panama Sunrise. Panama Sunrise to Damian Priest. Priest. Oh, Edge with a spear. Robinson comes 2, 1, 2, 3. Edge wins. That puts an exclamation point on tonight's Raw watch along.
Oh. Yep, he's going for that broken arrow right now. Got it. Yep. No, he hit him with a Canadian destroyer. Are you freaking kidding me? Edge just hit a Canadian destroyer.
Right.
Spear. I have never seen Edge hit a Canadian destroyer
and
ever.
now he's going to give him a concerto. Uh-oh, Rhea Ripley from behind. Oh, Rhea Ripley with a low blow.
Where's Beth? Beth's going to come out from the crowd and get Rhea.
And here comes Finn Balor. Coup de grace to Edge. And Raw goes off the air. Oh no, we're not done yet. Uh-oh, Beth Phoenix got the chair. Beth Phoenix got the chair. And she says, I'm ready for you. Come on. Come on. I'm ready for you.
That's maybe what we might be getting. If Rhea gets cleared, we might be getting Rhea and Beth.
They're holding back Rhea from Beth Phoenix, and that's how we go off the air. Folks, that is going to do it for the Raw Watch Along. It has been an amazing 3 hours of television.
Damn right. Right.
Compelling television. Next week, Raw comes to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
That's why Angle's on the show.
And the Raw watch along and the Triple H era will continue.
Thank you, everybody, for coming by the Raw watch along today. We appreciate it. Thank you to Chad. Thank you to Mitch, AK, UNC Panther. Thank you to everybody that's come by the chat tonight. We appreciate it so much. Big Boy Facts Johnny TV, Positive Philly Productions, Normal Guy, Dark Sage, Pimper 27, Zion, or further AM, Randy. Thank you, everybody that's come by the watch along for Monday Night Raw tonight. We appreciate it so much. Thank you sincerely. We hope you had a fantastic Monday as well. But thank you for coming by the Monday Night Raw watch alongs with me and Earl tonight.
And you know something, Jeffrey? Again, I have to tell you, my friend, you really brought it tonight. You brought it tonight. Your knowledge is so passionate.
I appreciate that. I love wrestling. I love when wrestling's fun. I love when wrestling's good.
To do these watch alongs. No, I mean, you know, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people don't know this. I am almost a wrestling fan for 3 decades. And let me just tell you this. This is the most fun I've ever had. This is the most fun I've ever had in a long time. In a good long time. In years with the WWE.
We're getting compelling product. We're getting compelling product on the TV. We're getting storylines that make sense. We're getting great wrestling, and we're getting cliffhangers that make you want to watch the show next week.
Yes.
That's what you need.
And that's exactly what we need. And that's exactly what we're getting. Right. So, again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, me and Jeffrey will be back next Monday night for the next installment of the Raw watch along, because if this was something, if this tonight was something, can you imagine Pittsburgh next week?
The place is going to explode with Kurt Angle. It's going to explode when Kurt Angle comes out.
It is just going to be fantastic.
I can't.
Again, Jeffrey, Again, Jeffrey, I have to tell you, I have to thank you again for this Raw watch along tonight.
No
It was
problem,
high
man. I appreciate it.
energy. No, and I wish you a great Tuesday. I hope everything
Thank
works
you.
out for you, and you're
You
welcome.
as well.
And thank you very much, Jeffrey. And I will see you next Monday night for the next installment of the Raw watch along. For
And
me and Jeffrey, go ahead,
make sure if
Jeffrey.
you
I'm
haven't
sorry.
already, check out Earl's show that he does, The Wrestling Experience. Make sure you tune into that every single week when he drops that on his channel. If you haven't already, sub up to Earl Cole. He does a great job when it comes to the WWE and wrestling in general, whether it's AEW, WWE. He does some Impact Wrestling. He knows his stuff when it comes to the wrestling business. So make sure you sub him up if you haven't already. And if you want to check out my channel, I cover the New York Giants, the Brooklyn Nets, the New York Mets, as well as the WWE. So thank you guys. And I hope you have a great rest of your
Yes,
Monday night.
yes, and I echo those sentiments as well, folks. That is going to do it for me. That's going to put a bow on this show. I will be back live in cyberspace again for the next installment of the Wrestling Experience on Thursday evening when Christina Rivera will come on and we are going to wrap up AEW Dynamite. So please tune in for that because it's going to be a lot of fun night of wrestling. And this has been a fun night of wrestling. Jeffrey, again, I thank you so much for gracing the stage and bringing
No problem.
your knowledge and passion to the table.
Thank
For
you.
Jeffrey, you're welcome. For Jeffrey, I'm Earl Cole. Good night, everyone. For the Raw Watch Along.
Have a great night, Earl. Have a great night, everybody. Take it easy and enjoy your Tuesday tomorrow.
Thank you.
Peace.